and sleep with me.
Clip it.
Power of the Wednesday spirit. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Powerful.
She really loves that, so I had to. I gave it the whole thing. I did the whole thing because I forgot to have that preloaded. I'm a douche canoe. You'd think I'd get that straight after all this time. One fucking job, Johnny. One fucking job.
Right?
Highlight message, Professor Tie-Dye. Let's go, my two favorite Toverse potheads. That's an honor. Thank you. I don't know how many potheads there are in the Toverse. I don't know that I want to necessarily be called a Toverse pothead, but hey, fuck it. Either way, thank you for being here. Happy
call
Digger
me whatever
Wednesday.
You want to call me, as long as we're friendly.
Richard Head simply, hey fuckers. All right, well, hey, thank you, Richard Head. Jay Warren, I'm a pothead.
Hello.
Yeah, that's good to know.
Hi, Wild. How you doing?
Good afternoon, everyone. This is Mr. Q. Johnny and Digger. Yep. Howdy, guys. We're doing good. Yeah. So, let us know how you're doing. You had an appointment yesterday. You told some people in chat what that was about. So what was your whole thing yesterday? Why are you too good for us? And how did it go?
It was an appointment on an appointment / work day. I get pain shots. They're like really nifty. They're a combination of 3 different things into various muscles, injections, and it slowly it releases the muscles that tense up, trying to protect from the fibro pain, and so I get relief. So today I feel like I've been punched in various and sundry muscles.
But in the end, you're gonna feel better, or what?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Once the stiffness, the soreness goes away, and then it usually takes a day or two. Then I feel brilliant for a few weeks. In comparison, I feel amazing. I get a good 2 weeks out of it
call you retard
before things start.
I would have accepted retard. Trigger point injections, asks Professor Tada. Is that what they are? Trigger point injections?
I don't know if they're trigger point. They go. He uses an ultrasound.
Were you triggered?
And he goes directly into the muscles that are affected. Into my hips and buttocks, as well as my.
Interesting. Howdy, balls deep. Yeah, Wild Saffron saying hello, everybody in Rumble. We've got all 3 chats up.
Yes.
If you say it, we'll see it. Don't take gabapentin, says Pab. P-A-B
I used to.
Fargo.
I was on that for years, and I took myself off it. Thank goodness. That was one that actually messed. If you're a female, really be careful about being on gabapentin. That messed with my cycle. Huge bunches, which didn't help because I've got one of my laundry list of illnesses is woman area related.
Jesus, it's a
and
competition.
yeah.
I just have the MS. Now I feel woefully under-equipped. Yeah, Professor Tie-Dye saying I get those for my combat injuries. They are also ultrasound guided too. So maybe that's the same. Maybe that's what it is. Trigger point injections.
Yeah. Yeah, I just call it my pain shots.
I just go into the hospital and I'm like, doctor, hit all my triggers. You heard what I said. So yes, we have, I smoke weed most days. I intermittently smoke weed. It depends. It depends on what's going on. We have, 3.5 hours of a program to do today. So
yep,
we'll get at that. We have a bunch of different stuff to talk about. It starts out more serious. We get kind of more lighthearted as we go. If all else fails, we'll just bail out and talk about a really, really hilarious raccoon.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure I have a video for that. So we want to get to that. But before we get to that, we have a whole bunch of other less than awesome stuff. So we'll grab all of those stories. And by less than awesome, I just mean I'm sad that we do current events and stuff. So we got to talk about this stuff. But God damn, this Greenwich Village one, this NYU student thing is just. And we found out,
ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the only person who misses Justin.
Oh gosh. I know what
and that is. Yeah.
That's just if we want to, make fun of my country and.
Okay.
It's more lighthearted and. Yeah.
Okay, so that wasn't supposed to be a serious thing for the first hour. I don't know.
No, that's a funny.
Well, now I gotta I've got to reorganize everything.
Oh well, sorry.
Actually, that might fit.
Up and roasts the entire parliament.
That might fit pretty well with. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see if we can fit that. That might fit or not. We have the Franklin the Turtle.
Oh,
the children's character Franklin the Turtle.
Yes.
Did you know he was Canadian?
Yes. Yes, I did.
So Franklin the Turtle is a beloved Canadian icon.
Yep.
The internet got a hold of it. It got bad. So we'll talk about all of those things. I hate the cold. 5 this morning, only 8 degrees now. January, December sucks. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the cold. They jabbed a long needle through my lower abdomen to reach a femoral nerve. Ouch.
Ooh. I occasionally get it's either cortisol or cortisone. I don't know which one it is, but they inject it directly into my low spine, the L4 and L5, and that is ridiculous. That, for some reason, affects my guts. Like anything I have eaten that's left over for months, it just the whole guts just turn upside down and so upset, and it's like a cleanse. I don't know why, because it's putting something in my spine. But oh my gosh, that one's really wild.
Balls Deep saying Russia and Canada are combining forces. The coalition is led by President Putin.
I like that.
Thought you would. The dead cell is what made it. Actually, no, it's just a damn good joke. So yes, we have the Franklin the Turtle story. We'll talk about all of those fun things. I don't know if we'll get to the other one. We'll see. But yeah, first this. God damn it. I found out about this. You sent me the link from what's his name? Decoy Voice. I think, about the NYU student thing, because that's why I looked it up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So an NYU student was attacked, and I'm pretty sure they're going to reveal in this. The guy responsible attacked several other students, he's just but they keep just popping him loose.
Yeah.
The attack of an NYU student. Police are now working to figure out if he's also connected to another attack. Eyewitness News reporter Lucy Yang with details on what happened.
The 20-year-old NYU student was innocently walking to her 9:30 class Monday morning here on Broadway by Astor Place when a man sped up behind her, as you can see in the surveillance video, wound up and walloped her in the back, then pushed her down. Thankfully, shocked eyewitnesses walking behind the victim.
Shocked eyewitnesses. Who says we're not diverse? I don't see a single white lady in this bunch. Oh, wait, maybe you. Maybe you.
Oh, shit. Ha, ha, ha. Just a sec here.
Thank you, Nucleatic Gaming, for the 25 bits. I forgot to mention this. Did you disconnect your headphones or something, or what? Or is it you disconnected your mouse?
My mouse died.
Okay.
But I couldn't, everything froze and I thought it froze. But it was my mouse dying. But by that time I had already done the Control-Alt-Delete. So I was stuck in that stage with no way to turn it off.
Oh, woman.
Fun times. Yeah.
How was that guy allowed near NYU? Oh, but don't worry. This is the best part. This is like the second or third time he's done this. So he keeps pulling this crap.
Mm-hmm.
He keeps pulling this crap. So yes, let's but yeah, these two I'm going to go with my gut and say Chinese ladies. These two Chinese ladies, very uncomfortable. These ladies think like, "Oh my god, her pimp just got pissed." And then I don't know who or what that is, but that person looks very confused about this entire goings on. So that person doesn't feel safe either. Can't tell anything about you or you smartly hiding out of the camera. Look at the schnoz on that one.
Witnesses walking behind the victim came to her aid and called 911.
I saw the video as well, which was scary.
All right, and I don't want to say that that society needs an alpha male presence, but I feel like if you have like and maybe it's just because you and I have been watching Jack Reacher a lot lately, but I feel like if you have a big, tall, like has a set of rules, like sense of justice, alpha male guy, he's going to be like, "Hey, dude," and he's going to like intervene on that guy. But again.
Well, the guy who did it, it's interesting. The only people around are women. Whole bunch of women. So there's no one to stand up against him. He comes in out of nowhere. He sped up, came in out of nowhere and attacked her, hit her twice, and then took off. He knew there's no one around to protect her or to chase after him.
Well, yeah.
He's in the clear. Yeah.
I cannot tell if I destroyed my column or if I just cleaned out 10 years of resin from the inside. Because it's NYC, 9 times out of 10, they'll throw you in jail if you fight back.
Yeah. Well, they won't hold on
And
to
very
him.
disturbing.
Jay Warren, no, I'm not an alpha guy, and you're getting a little spazzy in the chat there, my friend. He's single, ladies. He could love you hard. I'm not an alpha guy. I mean, I would have yelled at the dude, but I'm also like, I don't know how to fight or anything. I don't box. I don't do any combat stuff. But like, I wouldn't have just stood there and watched that. No, I don't think any dude would. If you have a fucking sack, what's the worst? You're gonna get hit. Oh God. Oh no, I got hit. So did the lady. So you're saying you can't take what she did? That's wow. Puss out harder.
It's definitely something to be more on the lookout, especially if it was the exact same like route that I would take. So it was very scary.
And it looks like a mugging.
What did he do? He ran up and he slapped her ass and then slapped her in the face.
Hit her in the backside and pushed her down. Yeah, I don't. Actually, yeah, it looks like a wind-up slap to the ass. I'd be even more pissed about going at this guy.
Exact same like.
Yeah, so he slapped that ass
he slaps
as
the
hard
ass
as he
to
could.
get her attention.
Maximum wind-up. I will say this.
Something to be more on the lookout,
One moment.
especially if it was exact same.
We can talk about how this guy is wrong and horrible and evil, and these things are absolutely true. But can we also, as a morally just society, acknowledge fucking phenomenal form? Look at that. He's turning into it. He's throwing his hips. He's getting full weight displacement with one leg. He's 1 foot in it. Now, again, I don't approve of what he's doing. But I will say
You're saying if another
that
wo-
is a
in another
world-class ass slap that he's lined up.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think it's okay. It's not okay. You shouldn't behave like this in society. Somebody should have held that dude to the ground for until an officer came to arrest him for assaulting this lady. It is not okay. Let's be very, very clear about that. But just on the grounds of the form, like the wrist break is even right. Like this is one of those where it's like, I don't want to salute this because it's wrong, but somehow in this turd burger of this horrible event, this one little diamond nugget of hit, like again, just, and dude, he got the snap on the fingers.
Yeah, I think like the whole of it, it doesn't look like he's trying to actually hurt as much as shock.
Right, but then the push down part kind of changes that narrative. I'm not worried about her being hurt at this point. I'm worried about this guy being some sort of weird creep at this point. I don't feel a lot better when he then does the headphone grab.
Yeah.
And throws her to the ground thing.
And pushes her to the ground. Yeah.
Yeah, that's more of a problem. And they arrested the guy. Okay, so let's go back to this again. And this is apparently tied to several events. He's done this in multiple places or multiple times. I think all around NYU.
It's May the next day. Police were called for a man sleeping in a building. Investigators made the connection and arrested 45-year-old James Rizzo, charged with assault, forcible touching, and persistent sexual abuse. He had no comment as he was led out of the 6th precinct Tuesday night.
Why is this guy walking around if this is how he treats other people? I'm just curious. Canadian. Johnny's taking notes. Jay Warren, no, I'm not. And there's a simple reason why I'm not taking notes. You think I could put even half that kind of wind up into any sort? And I only do it to, like, you know, receiving individuals who we have, like, a common understanding beforehand. Like, it's completely consensual with me. So this guy, again, his complete disregard for proper etiquette is wrong. But you got, like, look, I'm just saying, if he had thrown a tomato at her and it was a perfect pitch, I'd still call it out on the same thing where it's like, you're a piece of shit for throwing that tomato. But let's be honest, look at the fucking form on that guy. Like, it's just.
I like that. They call him Jimmy the Riz.
Chevy JB with an idea he was trying to get back to jail. And that's sad if that's true. Like, you know, you got a better deal to be in jail. So
didn't look like
the cold months are coming. I mean, I still don't think that excuses the behavior.
It actually happens here. The homeless, the permanently they choose to be homeless. That's what they do. They bullshit on
Matthew,
purpose so that they get 3 hots in a cot for the winter because it's so cold out here.
Ugh. Don't they have, like, repeat offenders? I should feel like if you pull that shtick a couple of times, like after a few years of like, no, you're just going to come here and you're going to be a jailbird for the winter. Oh, well, how about we just make it a full year stay from now on? You just, you're here.
Yeah, but then we're paying for him to
209, 3 hots in a cot, and free sex. I worry about what you're talking about there. From my understanding, and this is only secondhand because I've never spent time in any sort of. I am an incredibly soft individual. I've never spent time in any sort of lockup situation. Never even been. Yeah, I am a wuss. Dear Lord. Anyways, but back to don't. I know I just heard those panties hit the floor, but easy. But yeah, no, like I don't get it. Like if you're gonna do all this kind of crap, like why can't we lock you up long term? Firstly, and then secondly, from what I understand, in jail and stuff, at least in well, I guess that's in Minnesota. What's it like in New York? Oof, maybe they do. Maybe they do. Johnny was special forces. Only if you mean special ed forces. You know, they say Marines eat crayons. Special ed forces literally eat crayons. PVC, paraffin wax, just ejaculate. Sir, you have a problem with your equipment. I don't know what the hell's going on, but stop Stop. Look, I'm not saying it's you, but it sounds like someone at your place of employment is getting sauced regularly and blowing loads into your printer, and they need to stop. St. Aaron, you sure you want a criminal record? We have euthanasia. We don't have euthanasia in America. And I was just saying, like, no, the point I was making, I've never gotten in a fist fight. I've never fist fought anyone. I've gotten in some heated situations in my life, but never really had to, like, throw down or any of that crap. Like, never really done any of that. I'm not a fighting kind of guy. I'd rather talk. Johnny was in charge of cleaning butts. Ew. It gets cold there, probably around 20 to 30 degrees during the coldest weeks. Well, 20 to 30 is not too bad.
I don't know what
Minnesota, we take that whole let's kiss zero goodbye thing. What an odd time to walk into the conversation. Yes, the Grand Poobah, you did arrive at a strange moment. We're talking about this guy who was arrested for assaulting multiple ladies around NYU. And surprise, surprise, they keep letting him back out, and he keeps repeat offending. The working theory that Rumble came up with is that he would like a winter stay for his miscreant behavior, thusly sparing him being on the streets for a winter.
3 hots in a cot for the winter, and then out in spring just in time to.
And again, just
go begging.
Good with the bad here. Like, he's a horrible piece of ass. Like, he shouldn't do this. He shouldn't behave this way. Lock him up. Throw away the key. All that jazz. Yes, yes, yes. But on that one phenomenal form.
I've always been
I'm thinking about that slow pitch baseball. That would have been perfect.
Safety a little bit, but definitely seeing something happen like that, it brings it to my concern more.
I'm already always...
Again, fucking arm yourselves. Arm yourselves. Batons, knives, whatever you can do within the reason of the law, obviously. But, like, get a taser, get some pepper spray.
Earphone.
Don't walk. Yeah, and that's another thing. That's another thing. Like, you can't. I'm sorry.
You need to
like,
be aware of your surroundings.
You can't be like, I don't want to hear the noises. I don't want to hear the scuffle, the hustle, the bustle. I want to walk down the street while I have Enya in my ear. And it's like, that's great, but we don't live in a society where you can just trust. Like, because that guy didn't come up, like, slowly. He kind of was scuffling. If you didn't have any headphones on, you might have heard him a little bit more.
You might have heard him coming. Yeah.
And again, she shouldn't have to do that. But let's be honest, that's the world we live in.
Don't be a woman in public. Just be trans, duh.
I mean, that sadly would work. Which is worse, uninvited butt slap or entire roller coaster ride with no seatbelt? It's the second one because uninvited butt slap is wrong and not like permissible, but you'll survive. I mean, you might feel violated, whatever. Person, especially if they get prosecuted, maybe you'll feel better. But I feel like you'll recover from that way easier than, say, the overall shock and trauma of an entire roller coaster ride with the fear that you could come flying out at any moment and just become a human projectile.
Yeah.
Scruffy, deport them all. What are we talking about? Oh, well, the guy's name is Rizzo, so I think he's Italian. Other than that, we're talking about a guy that's apparently decided and again, the working theory of Rumble is that he needed a winter vacation, decided he would slap some ass around NYU, which is not cool. But
looking over my shoulder.
I'll say this, he relied on skills that he apparently has. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Somebody twist his dick. I feel like that's fair. We let her twist his dick. And not in a fun way. Like in a like he's going to be in pain way. Like, I mean, like, just get the whole bushel and just give it a good grip and twist, you know, some serious skin stressing and probably, you know, mild subcutaneous hemorrhaging and definite damage. Weird time to show up. Yeah, it is. But we're empowering women to
yes, we are.
To take dudes who slap ass no matter how good they might be at it and kick them in the dick. And that's what we're saying today.
walking on the street.
NYU releasing this statement, quote, "We are continuing to offer support to the student, and our campus safety department assisted the victim and worked with the police investigating the incident."
Thank God the judge won't let him go. Again, that was...
It's disturbing, it's humiliating, but I just wish her, healing.
Detectives now trying to determine if Rizzo is responsible for other random attacks on female students at NYU. In Greenwich Village, Lucy.
Strange. Other female students who have been attacked
Hours
like this.
after a police standoff in
Stop. Why are we doing this? I hit the
Yes,
space bar.
please, let's get off to this topic.
Yeah, but this is a man charged in a random... Oh, this is the one that we were just doing. That was a different... Neighborhood shut down after police standoff with suspect ends with him. Yeah, that ends with him ending himself. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that one. But yeah, the NYU student thing again, like arrest the guy, lock him up, but let's not pretend like... And again, this was the reason we clicked on it, because we went in the decoy voice thing. He did the research on that, which is how we found out about it. We were watching his clip. He's been arrested for this multiple times. They just keep going, well, we'll just let you go again. And it's almost like if you let him go again, whether it's because he wants, regardless of the reason, because he wants to stay or whatever, he's going to go do it again. So, no. It's some weird. This is where a Taco Tuesday would come in handy right now. Yeah, but it's not Tuesday. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, my dude. So.
Power.
Yes, communist judges.
Scruffy.
Well, it's New York.
Yes, yes.
It's New York. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It's going to be okay.
Yeah, it'll all be fine.
It'll all be fine. We should take ownership of women. What the hell, Jay Warren? You're getting on it. Please play the Key and Peele slap ass sketch. No.
We'd get in trouble.
This
for
isn't
it,
like
sure.
this isn't like the internet's, the internet like IRL countdown. Like it's not how it works. Good old anarcho tyranny. I mean, I kind of get it. Women want men to take charge and be men. There was no men there. I would say they mostly just don't want their ass slapped.
I think that's part of why he chose to do it when he did. There's no men around.
So yeah, I don't know. I got the sketch that you had that you gave us. We'll save that for later instead.
Yeah.
Pause. What is this?
It's supposed to be funny.
Oh yeah, you have this other one. This is another serious one. I don't know if I want to really do that one right now. With the man and the BC government giving a guy a sex change.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's not that kind of a day.
We are going to update people though. Remember how we talked about the police officer who was in a technically his visa was up and he was an illegal citizen?
Yes.
Well, we've got an
update. This suburban police officer arrested by ICE for allegedly overstaying his visa is back on duty. Immigration agents arrested Hanover Park police
Remember,
officer
guys,
Radul Bajovic in October.
Anybody that gets arrested by ICE just gets deported. But he's white. Again, this story is everything that spits in the face of the people saying, "Oh, well, it's this is what's happening." Like they're pitching with the Somali community, they're just abducting people. Like, no. This is a white guy who didn't have legal citizenship. His documentation was void and all that shit. They arrested him. They prosecuted him. They did the whole thing. He's a police officer serving his community, so they let him go.
But that's what I'm wondering. Did they is he now legal?
We'll find out in a second.
What's his status? Has he just been fast tracked and now he's an American because he's doing such great work?
I don't know. But again, this is the whole, we're all supposed to be afraid because the next people that are going to be, because that's the way they keep pitching it, is the next people that are going to be on the boat are you and me. Like, yeah, right now they're going for the illegals and the criminals, but after that they'll just go for the Mexicans, and once we've eliminated all the brown people, then they'll come for the this and that and the other, and eventually, next thing you know, if you step out of line, they're coming for you. And it's like, okay, all right, but then explain this guy.
October and said he overstayed a tourist visa by a decade. He's a native of Montenegro. An immigration judge released Bajovic on $2,500 bond 2 weeks after his arrest. WGN Investigates obtained body camera footage of his time on the job showing him on patrol. We previously reported that Village Records showed he had a work authorization card issued by Homeland Security and that he passed an FBI and other background checks. Hanover Park officials say Bajovic remains authorized to work by the federal government, so he returned to the job yesterday. The village will give him back pay for the time that he was on leave.
Well, some residents on
the news. It's a WGN investigation.
Okay, so it sounds like it's just he's been allowed back to work because it's been some sort of a clerical error thing.
And that's what we said when we read the story. Like, it's not his fault that, like, he was given work authorization and all these other things by the Biden administration. He overstayed his visa. He just kind of assumed citizenship. But yeah, no.
That's what he was. That's what he was told, was that he's good to go.
But guys, but if ICE has your name, they just come and get you and they throw you in alligator Alcatraz. End of story.
Know, and then you're,
it's really weird. It's like they picked him up, they processed his case, and they tossed him back because they're like, we've got other things to do.
Yeah.
Scruffy. He's European. I'll allow it. Former Yugoslavia. Yeah. They never deported the Somalia who murdered Justine Diamond either. Yeah, but again, it's what they've been pitching, how it's all going. This just doesn't fit that narrative. So, and it was a nice update. I was like, oh, good. We got to find out about him.
Yeah.
If he's doing a good job as a police officer and shit, then dude, like, I don't have a problem with immigrants. I have a problem with immigrants who don't assimilate. It's like if you're coming here and we're all supposed to, well, that too. That too, but apparently, where do you draw the line at crime? Because apparently coming here illegally isn't a crime. And that's the other thing too. He didn't come here illegally. He had a visa.
No.
He had a job.
Yeah. Yeah, he did everything the right way.
If he's European, he's more American than most of the illegals here.
Right?
Technically. I mean, I don't know. But yeah, it's ridiculous. They had to do all of that crap, but again, he overstayed his visa by a decade, and the previous administration cleared him. He cleared FBI background checks, so they got pulled in by ICE. They've cleared him yet again, so he's getting to go back to work, and he's getting back pay. So I really don't. Yeah. I'm like, oh look, it'll happen to anybody. Like, yeah, but
is working.
As the people who love to say when we catch fraud and stuff in the state of Minnesota, well, we caught it because the system works. Oh. But it's weird. It seemed like you were silencing whistleblowers for like 8 years until the federal government came in because the system works. Right. All right. So yeah, so that's that guy. I'm glad we got to do that. We got to update that. Any updates on Johnny Somali? I haven't heard about Johnny Somali or Jack Doherty.
No, I think
for a bit.
I think there's some waiting to be done with the Johnny Somali case now.
I also just haven't had the mind to look.
December, yeah.
I again, this is one of those things. I view like checking in on that stuff like snack food. It's like my guilty pleasure, and I just mentally I've had a lot going on with a lot of other stuff, and I'm very stressed about and anxious about some stuff, and so it's just I've been over. Oh God, owes Johnny leg pay. I like that. Yeah, well, at this point I'll take the ability just to move and be somewhere happy. As long as I can be with the people that make me happy, my legs, I can deal. Can we deport a few rappers if they didn't do anything wrong? No, 2-0. You can't just deport somebody because you think their album sucks. That's the wrong way to go. If Jack Doherty spends Christmas in jail, then there is a God. Why would he be spending again? This is look. This yet caring about that. I don't mind anyone who cheers it when a person like Jack Doherty gets consequences of like illegal nature and like celebrating it, whatever. Like if you celebrated when Aaron went to jail, whatever. Like that's fine. I don't like it when people celebrate people dying. Like, oh, you got killed. That's what you get. Like, yeah, bold talk of you on the internet to have that opinion. F off. But so I don't like that. But if you're like, oh yeah, if Jack Doherty's in jail for Christmas, good for him. Right, but I would say it's probably better, in my opinion, and you can take that for whatever it's worth. Probably better to have that sentiment out loud or in public after the event happens. I'm like, don't spend your time and energy wishing for it. You get nothing.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Although I had that nice holier than thou speech, and then I failed to sip out of my cup like a fucking invalid.
Oh, yeah.
So there's that. All right. So yeah, we have nice. I was only. Well, there you go. We have.
Well, Wild is saying he passed an FBI background check, so we are trusting the FBI now. Well, the thing is, he passed a whole bunch of different.
Not just FBI, like FBI and Homeland Security.
Yeah, FBI and state, Homeland Security, whatever, because he was a sheriff, right? So that would be state. Right?
No, he's a police officer, just a police officer in the city. Just a
Oh,
regular.
okay, so
he's just a regular beat cop. Like, it's not like he has any
Okay.
position of super authority. Firstly, secondly, the other part about this that's way different. It's a hell of a lot more verification than walking over the border. And he had a visa to be here, which means he has a valid passport, and his passport and its information are valid.
Yeah, he was checked out to begin with.
So we know
before he ever
very
came
much
in
who
here.
he is and what's intending. And you can question the FBI, and you should. But more importantly, I'd say the odds that that guy's a bad actor or not assimilating in the society are way, 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 way lower than anybody else.
Well, the simple fact that, yes, he didn't come in criminally to start with.
Overstayed his damn
from
thing.
his understanding, he was not here criminally. And as soon as it was brought
I don't
to
know
his
about that.
attention,
I
it
will
was been
say
dealt
that.
with.
I don't know about that. We'll see.
yeah.
Can I open
You don't know
Image in
about what?
tab? Whether or not he knew he was. I have to think, like, as a cop,
well,
he didn't realize.
Yeah, he may or may not have known, whether he was overstaying.
All
Fair
right,
enough.
so this is kind
Fair
of
enough, that's true.
this is at the end of the first hour stuff, and because we skipped that other story and kind of blew through the other thing, we kind of moved through our
Faster
stuff a
than
little
was
fast than
planning?
we normally do, but it's fine because this one might take a bit. So
Okay.
anyway, Brian, rappers usually don't live past 30. We just had another one die.
Another one die.
That's not good. Pass an FBI background check. Oh yeah, you read that one. I love the meme saying that if the illegals were all hot white Euros, that the liberals would form a Gestapo overnight. I mean, you could run that inversely the same too. Like, if the illegals were all, hot Euros, like, nobody would be asking for to be deported. And here's would they blend in with society? I don't care if, like, I don't have a vested interest.
The Western society sort of a thing is the issue. It's a Western society thing. You can come over from Europe, but if you've grown up in, like, Britain and or the more Anglified society, it's transferable. We all have a similar life perspective sort of thing, and set of morals that we all kind of follow as societies.
Matthew
So
Q.
there may be
All the
little
good
things.
rappers are already gone. They're all gone. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, so maybe I'll just take a moment to do it now. We're on December 8th, next Monday, with $30. We had a gift of membership fee thing from Sandy Squatch on the PayPals and stuff yesterday. It came through after the show, so thank you, Sandy. And the hype trains and stuff we did yesterday and the stuff on Rumble dropped that thing all the way to Monday at 35. So thank you very much. We do still have the Go F Me show this Friday, so we'll kick that goal all the way through the month, and we just won't worry about a damn thing and have fun. So thank you all very, very much. I appreciate it so much. I can't properly enunciate it, and I'm sorry I can't voice it in a better way. Brian the Science, I'm of the opinion that there wasn't a good rap song made after the time you were born. Wow. Matthew Q going to the streets. Alrighty.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've liked plenty of new rappers. You could say I liked NF for a while. I haven't heard anything new that he's done. I did get ruined by NF. That's just what the name he goes by, NF. You might like him. Okay. He has a Christian tilt.
Like neighbor.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Nate Fillion, for lack of a. I think his first name is Nathan. I think NF are just his initials.
Okay.
Fuck if I know. But yeah.
Well, no, there's an MF. There's a couple of MFs, but yeah.
Yeah, he's one that I deeply enjoyed. I don't know. I'm not a good person to ask for rap in general, but I disagree with the whole like after you were born. Like no, there's been plenty. There's been quite a few. So if you haven't seen it, Pete Hegseth. I don't think this is the picture from the article, so I don't think this is the exact one.
Favorite Friday.
I don't think this is the exact one that he tweeted, but he had a thing about Franklin the Turtle like taking out like Venezuelan boats, and so the Canadian pun.
That's part of the one, yeah.
That's part of it. Yeah, I was trying to find the actual one. Well, he shared that the Canadian publisher shared this tweet simply saying kids can press the Canadian publisher. Franklin the Turtle is a beloved Canadian icon who has inspired generations of children and standards for kindness, empathy, and inclusivity. We strongly condemn any
denigrating
violence. Thank you for getting there. I read the word earlier to get it right, and I immediately almost any denigrating, violent, and unauthorized use of Franklin's name or image which directly contradicts these values.
So they can sue him for trademark infringements, I guess.
I mean, I guess, but they're gonna be busy. They're gonna be busy. Oh dear Lord. They're going to be busy because they did that to the internet. So the internet provided things like this.
Yeah, the internet said, fuck you. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, my gosh. That's awesome. Oh, no. Yeah, you don't say stuff like that to the internet because the internet says, fuck you.
I can't believe they dear Lord. That's just one of them.
I didn't realize that had happened.
And
I knew that he had used it. I knew they gotten angry.
Dude, they shared that.
I knew.
The person who made that said on their tweet, Franklin is ours now. He is a proud patriot of the 51st state. And they shared that directly to
the
kids, as a reply to it.
Wow.
Oh, Lord.
They better make damn sure that they've actually got the trademark still on him. This is the time the internet could get brutal if they don't still have that trademark in place.
I like old Jack Spirit one. Franklin celebrates Killdozer Day. Franklin don't care. Franklin don't give a shit. Franklin renounced his Canuck citizenship. He's American now. So yes, AI and the internet have joined forces.
Nice.
It's bad. It's really, really bad.
Wow.
Jellyfish is saying it's okay, Johnny. Keanu didn't know dissemination. This has happened to me before, where I can't pronounce and say a word, and I've been able to do it. Like denigrate is a word I've used multiple times. I got caught up on it earlier, and I made a point to read it out loud a couple of times, and today again, and just it's weird brain futzes.
Why I do the reading stream. I can't wait to get back to you. I need to go and talk to the neighbor and order the stuff.
There's a nice vague statement. PC. Order the stuff, eh?
Well, Or the pieces to fix the PC.
Oh.
That's what I need to do. Yes. That got sidetracked because men were trying to tell me how to do it right.
Well,
Which didn't work.
that's our job.
Yeah, yeah. So I have to go and talk to her before the men come over.
Before I can have any menfolk over to fix my
I've already got one man who told me exactly what it is that I need. Okay, so I'm listening to that one man. I can't have 3 or 4 other men coming at me with 3 or 4 other ideas of what I should be doing, especially if none of them have actually looked at the PC, have any clue about what I'm trying to do.
One guy said I need to change the blinker fluid. Does he know? So how many, like,
I've checked it. It's fine.
So you've got 3 men in your life fighting over what to do with your PC? Like, and they're all in the same, physical space?
No.
Because we could call this 3 men in a Hewlett Packard if we do this right. We can brand this.
It was one of their...
We can get Gutenberg.
One of the guys' birthdays, and his hockey team, the Oilers, were playing that night. So it was like a birthday hockey night.
I'd
thing.
love it if we
But I was trying to order off of her Amazon. And there's the one person who actually has looked at my PC, actually sold me my PC, so to speak. And so he kind of knows what's going on. He tried to get in there and start telling me what I needed. And then the other 2 guys, being guys, got in and started talking about what it is that I was needing without even having a clue about what I was trying to do or anything. But they had opinions on how I could have done it better.
Right.
So I got frustrated and I said, fuck it, I'll order it some other time, and I put it off.
I understand.
Now I gotta do that.
I don't mean to, like, kind of, skip over all of that. But I would say the part that I was kind of fixated on was the idea that we could do a reboot of 3 Men and a Little Baby with, like, literally just 3 Chads and a pothead's computer, and we could get the Gutenberg back out. That's all I was working at. Was like I'm gonna be sorry. Like, you said a lot, and I'm gonna be honest.
Said a lot.
I trailed off on the listening because I was like, dude,
and a PC.
We could get back the Gut. Gutenberg has been gone for so long. Let's get Gutenberg back. Like, what's he been doing? Like, episodes of SVU? I don't want creepy suspected pedo Gutenberg. I want Police Academy Gutenberg. I want, let's do that. Yeah, Rusty Grammar, I'm going to be honest. My brain kind of went that direction. That's why I stopped myself from reading aloud. Franklin is, and it's entirely because my brain gets weird things. How many times have we seen me doing this show where I read stuff weird and people are like, dude, that's not what that says at all. And it's like, right, it isn't. I saw it and my brain, what do you want from me? Franklin is from Alberta. He rides buffalo at Christmas time. You know who else rides buffalo at Christmas time? Santa sleigh. His sleigh is pulled by a hell buffalo. Best line in that movie is when the hell buffalo knocks a car off the road and he says, "Move, bitch, get out the way." And it's great. It's so good. I love that movie. Obviously we probably won't be able to make it happen this December, but like hopefully by next December we can sit down on the couch with a big old bowl of popcorn and watch Bill Goldberg be the greatest Santa Claus anyone's ever seen. And it's
I really don't know if I've seen that. I really don't think I've ever seen that one.
Scruffy knows it. I love that movie. I'm not fucking Dracula. Yeah, what was it? Like they threw holy water at him or something? Or sunlight or a sign? No, not sunlight. It was a sign of the cross, maybe. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a part where he goes into the strip club and he's just like, ho ho, and a lady walks in front of him, hose, and it's so good because again, I don't feel bad for most of the people because he kind of goes after, like, I don't know, pompous people. Like in the beginning, it's a rich family and they're all full of shit. The father at the head of the table is like, "Dear Lord, please let this bird be tender and moist. Not taste like a shoe like last year." And his wife, who's clearly like a trophy wife, is like, "Moist, that's something you wouldn't know." And they like implying that he can't just The whole
Wow.
thing. Chris Kattan is there being an absolute like piece of S. So it's just brilliant. And then he pops out of the chimney and the lady goes, "Oh my God, Santa!" And it's Fran Drescher. She's like, "Santa?" in her really annoying voice, and it's Bill Goldberg dressed as Santa Claus, like to the hilt. And he's like, "Yes, Tiffany, there is a Santa Claus." And then he proceeds to violently murder the whole group in a comedic fashion.
Wow. All right.
Yeah,
I've
good
never
movie.
seen that one. For sure, I've never seen that one.
It's a very, very funny movie. If you don't take it seriously,
It sounds like it.
it's an incredibly good movie. The best part is like Santa's been under a deal to be nice, and that deal's finally up. Most people don't know this. So the two kids that are running, because this is strangely, as much as it's a horror comedy, it follows like two teenagers around. The two teenagers that are trying to worry everyone or warn everyone about dangerous Santa Claus are like, "Run, Santa's coming!" And they're just like, "Oh, cool, it's not a good thing." And it's just, and then he shows up, and they're proven right. The fate of the world rests on a curling match. Yeah, that's the other part too. It is one of the few movies where it's like the fate of the world, and it rests on a curling match.
That's weird.
And it's so tongue-in-cheek. Uh-oh, Grandpa got run over by a reindeer. Just
Yes, we need to watch this.
Just don't let Santa kick you in the head. You'll get a stroke and hate Goldberg forever. I'm guessing you're making a wrestling joke. I don't know about any of that. Again, this is not based off of anything to do with his wrestling career. Just entirely the character he plays, whether that was what they intended or not. It's so awesome and funny for the movie, and it makes the whole movie hilarious. It's a good time. It's a good time. Anyways, so what were we talking about? Franklin?
Saffron is coming in. She says, "What do you call a turtle who's a chef?"
What do you call a turtle who's a chef?
A slow cooker.
Since we're talking about turtles again, the newest Franklin book coming out, Franklin grows tired of immigrants and their behavior. Dude, you can't tell the internet that you hate this stuff.
Right? You can't say don't.
All you're going to get is more of this stuff.
Yes. It doesn't.
Oh, dear Lord. Oh, if you thought that one was fun, don't worry, we have more. Franklin learns about mass migration. They're all crying. I don't know who the immigrants are, but he's finding out about it, like, "Oh my God, Frank!" And the semi truck is just barreling over a fruit stand. I don't.
Oh shit!
I like that. This is one of my favorite Franklin books growing up, and then the picture uses a faded cover, so it looks worn.
Yeah,
like someone's been reading this. Oh,
someone's actually Oh, that's awesome.
Again, this is funny, but come on, guys. You couldn't. Why did you tell him? Why did you tell him that you hated? Oh, we did the Franklin. Oh no! Now this is okay, guys. Can we be honest? This is taking it too far. Jokes are jokes and stuff, but Franklin conquers Canada.
He doesn't have to conquer. He's Canadian.
I like
He's
that.
One of us.
Franklin conquers Canada, but you realize technically. Oh wait, never mind. That's the Canadian. Like it looked so similar here with this cutoff that this. I thought this was Nevada and that this was California. I just realized.
No, that's Alberta.
That's Alberta.
He's standing on Alberta and Saskatchewan.
And you're up
and
in this
that's
business.
Manitoba and Ontario, which is fine. Fine. We're BC is right behind his furthest back heel. Yeah, that's
right
us there. Yeah, we're fine.
Because we watched a lot of stuff where they're doing stuff here, like on this island.
Yes. Well, no, further up. A little bit. Yeah. Yeah, in there. Yeah.
This is all so
very,
dumb.
very cool.
All right, so yes. Hey, everybody, who signed up for geography lesson? Am I right? Okay, this is insensitive. Franklin is America's first patriot. Franco launches narco drone strike.
I don't understand why he has to be American.
And then
Can't
again,
he be us? He's Albertan. Like he's. Oh man.
because Hegseth used him, and because the printing company went.
I know. It's funny though.
Oh, it's just.
Oh.
It's just funny. You know what it is, and this is in a weird way a compliment. Franklin the Turtle has been such a big part of kids' upbringings. They didn't even realize he was Canadian, and a bunch of assholes on the internet went, "You know what? No, we're claiming the turtle." And so we've made all of these stupid memes to claim the turtle. Franklin makes a meme. Franklin learned. Oh dear Lord.
Oh no.
All right. I'm not saying I want any of these books to be real, but if I could just read this one once. Officer Krupke aiding and abetting a fugitive is real, Johnny. You'll have to catch me first, motherfucker. Canada isn't doing shit, right?
Oh man. You don't have to take Alberta. Alberta's gone. They like, oh dude, we're so close. I'm actually asking people for links and stuff for BC because shit's going down and it sounds like there's some actual stuff moving in BC now.
Like what stuff?
Some actual
like furniture
of people who do not want to stick around and put up with Ottawa and the coast and their bullshit anymore. And we said, fuck them, and we want to go. So I'm looking for any links or anything like that to talks about BC specifically. Independence, please share them with me. Because I'm hearing grumblings, but I'm not able to find any.
Oh, that's just my stomach. I didn't eat earlier today.
Oh, was that just you? Oh, damn. I was getting excited.
For most of our thought the whole country was grumbling. No, it's just my stomach. Most of our existence, Canada was just USA's quirky little brother. That's actually something funny.
I felt like you guys were our cousins, our first cousins that we don't get to see all the time. You're a little bit gun happy, but genuinely okay.
Well, thanks. I'm glad
Generally
we get the overarching seal of approval.
I kind of assumed we were like, cousins.
Ouch. Anyways, Johnny ate raw onions again. What? I've never.
Why? I've got that question. Sorry. Why did Aaron eat a whole raw onion?
I don't know what the premise for bringing it up was, but Aaron has a long-standing tradition of if you ask him how much to do this bit on your show of whatever, eat this thing, whatever, he'll tell you the market price that he's going to charge for it. He made one for an onion. They met it. So at the end of yesterday's evening show, he ate a whole yellow onion raw. And
ew.
Yeah.
And that's why he's exuding onion and will probably be doing that for the next few days.
There's a reason, like, when you get food, even when you're like, I like a lot of onions, like I like onions, like there's a reason why they give you slices. Properties. Well, it's just like the stuff is a severe irritant for your eyes, for your nose, all of it. So it's also it's also the same. Yeah, really? Surprised. It's also the same for your internals, for your ingestion and your. Now, this is a defense mechanism of the plant to discourage animals from eating the entire fucking root and all that stuff, and to discourage bugs and insects from eating it. And so it's like if you're going to eat it, like again, you have to break it up with other things, fibrous materials like spinach. You can cook it. That will take the
It helps take the.
That'll take a lot of the natural factors right down, but it'll also kill a lot of your nutrition. There's a lot of great nutrition in raw onions. It's just, again, to eat one whole like an apple.
And like a golden onion, those are the big ones. Like.
Hey, how are you? I'm doing great.
How much?
MSO pointing
How
out,
much
I
did he
asked him.
get paid
Oh,
for that?
MSO asked him the price, and he met it. Like, they met it, and so they flew through the whole fucking thing.
Wow.
They ate the whole, he ate the whole stinking onion. Good on him for keeping his word and all that shit.
Yeah.
But I told him going in, it's going to be really, really bad on you in the eyes. Because this is the thing I keep trying to explain to people. It's not like cutting onions. It's not like the smell makes your eyes water. What happens is the juice that comes out of the onion gets mixed into the air and it makes its way to your face. And if your hand that is touching the onion goes anywhere near your face, game over. You've completely yourself. And even then, you've got to be super careful about how everything you do with handling them for that reason. Now, again, it's not that big a deal. Your eyes water. It's not super duper irritating, but to go past all of that to the straight part where I'm biting into it. So now the misting stuff that gets to you when you're cutting the onion is just on your face.
Yeah.
It would have been better for him to have been cutting onion pieces and going like this and then touch his face at some point, but to like
eat it like an apple is, yeah.
Mr. Q saying, whatever, I pay good money for Johnny's torture. It's bang for the buck kind of thing. It's all good. More power to him. But again, like what's happening to him now is completely unsurprising. Like the fact that you like, no offense, your fucking body is not ready.
Stank.
Well, it's just your body's not ready to process just giant amount of raw onion. So it's gonna start coming out of all the pores just in general. And it's like I told him, it's like you're just going to reek of onion.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it's like a flushing out of toxins. MSO. Don't ever chop hot peppers and then pee.
Or at the very least, does nobody? I was raised in kitchen etiquette of wearing rubber gloves. Does nobody wear gloves when they do stuff in the kitchen anymore? Sam Tripoli.
No, I don't wear them unless I'm in a professional kitchen. If I'm at home, I do not wear gloves.
If I'm handling meat, like I prefer to have
if you
gloves.
Can't trust the. Oh no, I'm gonna.
I don't want.
I like to handle my meat raw, but I wash my hands properly afterwards.
Well, you're gonna need to because there'll be icing everywhere. Sam Tripoli put a nicotine pouch up his ass during a stream. No one even suggested it. He just did it.
He just did it. Weird.
Well,
I don't know who that person is,
but
I don't want to know.
They need help. That's not good.
Weird.
Yeah, I did. Oof. You're gonna have a bad time, and your hands stink too. Yeah,
I prefer red onions, honestly.
I like red onions, but
even pan frying, I prefer to do a red onion with my mushrooms. Oof, yeah.
Sweet Maui onion for the win. The next time we're in like there's been a first one. The first time we're in a real space, I'll see what I can do. Get you a sweet Maui onion. Oh, are those babies delicious? Those onions are life. Here's where I think they're so delicious. I could probably eat one raw. I like onions. I like raw onions. I could probably eat one raw, especially if I'm allowed the use of silverware. Red onions are good, but too sweet.
Red onion?
Oh yeah, sweeter than a red onion. They're delicious.
Okay, weird.
There's a reason they call it a sweet Maui onion.
Bonjour,
sweets in the name, man. Sweets in the name. It ain't effing around. The name is Sweets. Oh dear Lord. I'm going through the rest of these memes I'm finding in this article. My God, man.
Oh no.
Franklin learns about the Waco massacre.
Oh, Franklin. Franklin, I'm so sorry.
Oh, you poor scarred turtle.
Horrifying.
Who was that? Christian Deform. Yeah, yeah, I if you think red onions are too sweet, then you might not enjoy the sweet Maui onion. There's Just a unique flavor to it, and it's great. I found out about the sweet Maui onion from a TV show. I don't even remember what it was, but somebody had a sweet Maui onion in their sandwich, and they were talking about the sweet Maui onion. So I went out and got a sweet Maui onion and tried one, and I was like, well, this shit's pretty bananas.
Interesting.
They're going to remake the whole cartoon now, all AI. Yeah, dude, and it's gonna be woke. Wait until Franklin learns about Two Girls, One Cup.
No.
Oh, no. Now I want to see. There's a bunch of... Again, this article put up a bunch of memes because...
the Grand Poobah.
Pledges allegiance to the flag. Who cares? Oh, no. They've started moving on. They're roping Caillou into this.
One, yeah.
They're roping Caillou into this now. Caillou was excited
not
to
Caillou. No.
Caillou's been brought in.
Who else is Syrupian? I've never heard that term before. Syrupian. You know what? If Carney has his way, that's exactly what they're going to be.
Wait, Caillou is a Canadian?
Caillou. Yes, he's Canadian. He's French Canadian. Freaking Crowder.
Now I'm rooting for the cancer.
One of the young. I don't think it was either of those ones, but Crowder voiced one of the Canadian children's.
Okay, good for him. Then he fled to America, his home country. Anyways, so yeah, those memes, the internet doing what it does the most and best, I should say, when confronted with people going, we don't appreciate this. Yep, well, guess what we got?
The goof step.
A hot steaming pile more of. So there we go there. So Franklin the Turtle is
oh no. And Caillou has joined.
Trending in all the wrong ways.
Wow.
Franklin is a Fed. I don't know that. That could be an interesting book. Now I'm just trying to think of interesting Franklin books.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah,
Franklin discovers fentanyl.
I know.
Franklin works at a legitimized weed shop. Ooh, Franklin goes bankrupt from gambling online.
Franklin's mom chooses maids.
There is a hate subreddit for Caillou.
Caillou, yeah.
Caillou? I'm sorry, Caillou.
I don't doubt it. He was really rather annoying. Rather annoying. You had to either be okay with him or you really hated him.
Where did you land on that particular?
On the show.
Where did you land on that particular gradient scale?
Caillou, I could take him or leave him. It didn't really bother me.
Where were you going to take him?
Yeah, I know he really grated on some people's nerves. I have no idea.
Were you going to take him to like a euthanasia, like a maid program? Is that how they ended the series? With Caillou taking
Caillou taking maids? Caillou's a big fan of George Floyd. He teaches kids to be pussy liberals. Pretty much.
You should read one of those books on your show. I mean, that gets touchy. You have to have all the permissions of people involved. Franklin meets Bonnie Blue. Dear Lord, no. Franklin learns about the USS Liberty. Yeah. The tunnels.
Wild, me too. I always thought Caillou was kind of touched in the head.
Well, he has cancer. And isn't it like brain cancer or something? What kind of cancer does he have?
He doesn't have cancer.
I thought Caillou was like bald because he had cancer, and he was the whole he was a kid going through cancer. I was the understanding that Caillou was a chemo patient.
No,
I almost said chemo. Caillou was a chemo patient.
He's just a kid.
All right, now I really don't like him.
Yeah, no, he wasn't sick.
Why is that Peanuts wannabe mother running around with a bald dome all the time?
Hi, AP.
Isn't there one of them? Wasn't there a character that had like cancer? I thought like that was the whole thing. I don't know. Franklin learns about the Mexican border. Oh, all right. St. Caesar's really still on that one. Digger likes a Down syndrome without the wonky eyes.
Without the wonky.
I don't
Well, he
know.
just didn't bother me. I know some people, he really, really, really upset some people. They really got triggered by him. And I don't know why. It never, never really fazed me one way or another.
It never really phased you.
Yeah, Charlie Brown's, does he have cancer too?
No, but Charlie Brown's
He's
always
bald?
been drawn with the little squiggly and the 2 strands of hair on his
So's
head.
Caillou.
Yeah, but again, I didn't think Caillou had cancer because he was bald. I heard somewhere that Caillou was a character that's like the kid's got cancer, and I assumed that's why he was bald. I didn't go to, oh, he's bald, he must have cancer.
No.
I was told he had cancer, and I went, oh, well, that's why he's bald. $5 from Hablo Pachenko. Thank you for the $5. Thank you so much. Let's throw that up there, and that's close to...
Rusty's right.
verge of
It's Arthur. Arthur's the one that Steven Crowder voiced. It was Arthur.
What, the weird, like, antelope-y... Ugh. I don't know if that's a plus or a minus, and I don't know for who.
Don't know.
Oh, Aardvark.
Cartoon.
Thank you, Rusty Grammar, for letting me know.
Aardvark, thank you. Yeah.
I went
I was
anteater.
struggling.
I was way off. They have way bigger dicks. Guys, he was bald from the chemotherapy. See, that's what I'm saying. Jelly for the Smellies. That's what I had heard.
I don't ever remember him being sick. He was just a little kid. Didn't have a whole lot of hair.
Oh, screw me. I have it on top, chat. No wonder I can't find Jelly for the Smellies comment.
I've never heard that Caillou had cancer.
Again, that's what I had heard. That's nope. All right, we got you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Live chat. Live chat.
Face full of cat fur now.
Guys, he was bald from the cancer. Yeah, I could have swore. This is once again. This is like the island thing where I'm right, you're fighting me, and I shouldn't. I should bear it out and go. No, I'm standing my ground, woman. I have facts.
Oops.
Oh, are we both Googling it now? It's a Google off. Does Caillou have cancer is literally the first question. No, Caillou does not have cancer. The character is bald.
Yeah.
Because he is a baby and does not have much hair, not because of illness.
Right.
The creators originally conceived of him as a young baby who was not have a lot of hair simply due to his age.
Right. But screw you. I was right. Ha!
But Reddit, there's a thing on Reddit. So this has been a thing before. Caillou is a 4-year-old cancer patient and has been suffering for 13 years. Caillou is a Canadian TV series with the main character. So yeah, r/cartoons on Reddit is where this is getting out. Caillou is a Canadian TV series with the main character named, or Caillou, excuse me. You keep correcting me and I keep forgetting it. Caillou. I watched some of the episodes when I was little. Anyway, one of the main characteristics about it is that he is bald. I didn't understand why he was bald while everyone else had hair until I learned about cancer and chemotherapy. Then it clicked. Caillou has cancer. He's fighting cancer.
This is just someone deciding for themselves that he's bald.
But
so
it
he
got
must
around
have
on the
cancer.
internet. Everyone just kept assuming Caillou has cancer because he's going through chemotherapy.
But someone said something once, and the internet picked it up and ran with it. No, the kid's just a little kid.
He created
little
invisible
kid. He's only
friends
got
and
a
goes
little
on
bit
his
of hair.
adventures to distract from his cancer. Now here's what's sad. I looked up the air dates on the show. It started on September 15th, 1997 and ended on October 3rd of 2010. He's stuck in purgatory for about 13 years. A 4-year-old never ages nor dies from cancer, always suffering. And people keep piling on. Yes, his parents are really poor because of the cancer treatments are so expensive. Also, the mom has severe depression.
Canadian, they don't have to pay for it.
The mom has severe depression and is often drawn as an exhausted parent who depends on her husband to take care of the boy.
Reddit's filled with dumbasses too, right?
Well, now it's just now we know where. Now we know where the horrible malicious rumor that I got swept up in that Caillou has cancer.
Yes. No. No, he's just a little kid.
Is it weird that I
Just a
don't like
little
him
kid.
more now that I found out he doesn't have cancer? Like that was what was holding
really.
me back. It
Like
was
I
that was
said.
holding me back. I'm like, oh, you're a piece of trash. I don't like you. And it's like he has cancer. I'm like, well, then fuck off and be happy, I guess.
No,
Just to,
I am. I'm
fuck
not
off.
surprised. Not very many people like him. Oh, that's.
I wish
fast.
we lived in a world where Caillou had cancer and that was what we were doing. With the show, like that's where we're taking it. That'd be fun.
We're taking it.
That'd be fun. Like we're like, hey, look, children need to learn about serious illnesses. We got to break it down for them. And how about we put it through the eyes of a child, a perpetual cancer kid, and
Yeah. No. That sounds like a wonderful, wonderful classic kids show.
All right, we gotta make sure we don't have any thank yous to throw out here on PayPal, Venmo, and Streamlabs, Cash App, all of those. I think we're good.
Ryan, is there breaking news about that? He's saying the certain race of illegals are getting deported. Is that like breaking news, or is
That's
this
what
just
we've
more
heard.
talk?
I've heard a lot of big talk about it. God.
Yeah, I want. Is there video of people being lined up and deported right now, or is it still?
Well,
just
they're
talk?
threatening ICE to come into Minnesota. Here, let's look up ICE Minnesota. ICE. What if Caillou had MS? Caillou had MS, Johnny. It's the L's in there.
No.
Caillou. But there's like
It's
two
Kai.
L.
Ooh.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's Caillou.
No, pretend the L's aren't there. It's Kai.
Then why are they in there?
Caillou. Because it gives the y sound.
I've never heard of silent L's. This makes no sense.
Caillou.
Stop butt effing the
Double
English
L
language.
Is y in this instance specifically.
I'll give
okay.
you
There's
a news
Ryan
article.
actually dropped a
Ground
link, so
news
there we go.
article. Let's see. ICE
I
prepares
like ground news.
targeted immigration operation against Somalis in Minnesota. Look, if they're here illegally, then I'm gonna have a hard time giving a shit. If I don't like innocent people that'll get caught up in this, but this is what I was saying before. Like I've stopped caring about that because like the people that perpetuated this cycle didn't care when we reported the bad apples in the bunch, and it's like now that the whole bucket's spoiled, you want to complain? Like no.
At least they're fixing it.
No.
Allegedly.
No. The people that are complaining don't want it
preparing
fixed.
things.
They're fighting it being fixed.
Yeah. Yeah.
The people that are fixing it probably don't care. On December 2nd, largely like the people that are fighting it, they don't care about them. They care about the voting block they lose. December 2nd, 2025, person familiar with the plannings confirmed U.S. Immigration and Customs of Minneapolis. I skipped around. Okay. U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement was directed by Trump administration to target undocumented Somali immigrants in the Minneapolis-St. Paul with financial deportation orders. The Trump administration has escalated policy actions and rhetoric towards Minnesota's Somali community, including last week announcing termination of temporary protected status for Somalis, deploying strike teams of roughly 100 federal officers. ICE plans to direct sweeps across Minneapolis and St. Paul, including door-to-door checks and possible incidental arrests of non-targets. Local officials reported on the ground encounters, noting ICE questioned 2 men and made 1 arrest near Fort Snelling, while the Minneapolis Police Department says it is not aiding enforcement. Broadly, Minnesota's Somali community members number roughly 80,000. Community leaders say around 95% are U.S. citizens, while temporary protected status covers 750 nationwide, and the White House accused Somalis of diverting more than $1 billion. Okay.
It seems to me. How can they say that 95% are U.S. citizens?
I don't know.
Hasn't it been like just?
They can pull that entirely out of their ass. Well, here's the thing: if 95% of them are U.S. citizens, and they have U.S. citizenship, they should be good. Like, that's all you need.
Well, yeah. If that's the case, then why are you angry? Because they're fine.
Oh,
They did
again,
it,
they're
if they
angry
did it the
because
right way, they're fine.
that's a bold-faced lie, Cotton. They're angry because it's a bold-faced lie, and they're gonna get caught in it, and they don't want to.
Oh, I love watching someone do this. Put stuff in their eyeballs.
It's just there's something like
Bothering you?
irritating my eye, and I really don't want to have to go pull out my contact lens. But these guys are coming up on the end of their life cycle, so it might be about that time. We'll see.
Yeah.
I was already feeling crappy before the start of the show, so the eye thing is really not helping me today. The majority came over as refugees and then naturalized. Yeah, so that's the other thing too, is you can come over with refugee status, but we also have the ability that when you are here as a refugee or as a nationalized citizen, you can sponsor your family members. So a lot of chain migration happens that way, and people get sponsored and then nationalized. So
But what's naturalized?
technically, you're a citizen. You pass the citizenship test and stuff, I guess. I don't know. 120, 120, 120 says Wild Saffron.
Oh no.
I will say this, like, there's innocent, like, I like legit, I know there's going to be innocent people caught up in this, and I don't like that. But like on a net whole, like just in terms of all of the stuff that I have seen from that community and all of the interactions I've had with it in Minnesota over the years, and then to still see the stuff we see today where it's like, you know, a guy gets arrested for doing horrible things to a child, and that community begs us to show him leniency. And it's like, no, that's the thing that you're not understanding. In this country, that don't play. Like, I mean, literally, like if you like back when we were all celebrating the rounding up of all of the frickin' priests and bishops and all of the accusations and all that stuff come out. Remember when we were younger and that big fucking bomb dropped that all these bishops and priests in the archdiocese were all in on it, and it was not okay. It's like, right, we as a society said, hey, that's not okay. We didn't have the Catholics coming out going, guys, but you have to understand they're just priests. And granted, there are a few of those members in that community that will do that will be like, but he's a priest, you need to turn. It's like, no, it's not okay. We're not okay with that as a society. You have a parent that is a citizen. It's the easiest way to naturalize.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. There's so many different terms. No wonder people like that cop get caught up in the shuffle and thinking that they're okay, but they're not really okay.
Matthew Q saying I've had wood dust in my all day. Dude, it's driving me nuts. It's a pain. I'll say this, I'm a pussy because I'm like, dude, I just gotta make it 2 more hours. 2 more hours. No, it's actually 2:20 if Digger was paying attention and could count over number 1. She could make it.
It's only 12:20 here. Jeez, people.
So we'll see how that goes.
There's so many different ways. Like, how do people even know if they're here legally or not? If they're in the country and working, does that not mean they're legal?
I don't know.
Like, shouldn't that be, you know, a good idea of whether or not they're legal, is if they can do things like get driver's licenses and jobs and stuff? Like, isn't that?
It's like literally like this is causing a pain in my head up here. Like that's how bad my eye is. No, that cop overstayed his visa by 10 years. Yeah, 10 years. But again, he also had work permissions from the federal government. So
yeah,
it's not like, as a police officer, it's not like he wasn't in an area where we kept an eye on him and we know what he's up to.
But yeah, like if he's got his police permissions and stuff, does that not seem like
what?
I guess no, he should know better, and that's on him. And again, that's, at the end of the day, that's what I said too. It's on him to keep it up, and to know for himself. But
I can only do it for so long. Eventually, it gets tired. Okay, I need a nap and a sandwich. Well, that would work in theory, but the problem is states like Minnesota who give driver's license to undocumented people. Yeah,
I know. I was being sarcastic.
I'd like
I was
a
being
firm.
sarcastic because we do it here as well. We hand out driver's licenses to people who are here. As soon as they cross the border here, they're a refugee, and refugees get all sorts of stuff that civilians don't get.
And that's really messed up. And anybody who sends more than $5,000 overseas to their family in a year gets kicked out. I would like to see anybody who gets arrested for committing a crime other than being like, if you're here illegally and you get arrested for like a driving ticket, that's one thing. But like with this, like, oh well, you know, you inadvertently killed several people because you drove down the wrong way on the road, or you shouldn't have a truck driver's license or whatever. Like, I would like to see those people gone. I would like to see the guy that that again assaulted a child gone. None of this like, well, 10 years ago he lived in a community where that was widely accepted. That's a bad mark against that community. Let's just be clear about that. And any community that's endorsing this or even trying to excuse it under the guise of, well, that's just what he knows. Well, then he has a problem. Because, mofo, it's time to learn. You had 10 years to do that.
Yeah, you should have known by now. Yeah. And AP, you're right. You're right. That cop should have known better and should have dealt with it. You're right.
Okay, I should bring the U.S. Marshals. The U.S. Marshals. You want to know something weird? I always thought U.S. Marshals worked out of Marshall stores when I was younger. I didn't realize the two weren't related. I thought
They're
like,
same.
U.S. Marshals were somehow associated, and the Marshall stores. I thought like the Marshall stores pay the U.S. Marshal budget or something. Let's go to Marshalls. I didn't know.
You're cute.
I know. Cute. I'm adorable. I know a girl from Argentina that left there after she went to school up here and then came back 5 years later. She had to pay a crap load of money to do it, but it worked.
Mm-hmm. Well, because she probably got a second visa, probably for working as opposed to as a student. She probably did it as a working visa.
Government isn't known for its efficiency.
You gotta do it the right way. That's all.
And the diligence of employees is Wild Saffron. Sorry. I was just covering that stuff. All right, so we've got that. Yeah, we don't have anything really other than what we just reported there. So yeah, ICE reportedly gearing up to hit Minnesota. Here's what I'm going to say for all the people that are against it, like, you are probably the same people that support the people that made it happen. Like I'm fine with anyone being like, hey, I don't like what you're doing, but you got to admit, like, the house was on fire. So the fact that somebody's here to do something about it, you might not like how they're going to deal with it, but if you hadn't let the thing burn down in the first place, we wouldn't have this issue. But
right.
Yeah. Anyways, we're halfway through the second hour. God, my eye is just killing me now. It is so bad. Oh my God, it's so bad. You all right? You got your struggle snuggle cat?
I've got my super snuggly sweetheart here.
I think I paused my chat.
Yeah. I'm doing okay. I'm gonna have to go off cam soon, but
okay.
for now.
Like for the rest of the show, or
probably.
Okay.
I mean, I can hop off and come back on, but there are pieces of clothing that I'd like to take off. Okay, you can't do that.
You can do whatever you got to do to be comfortable and all that jazz. Yeah. I'm fine with all of that. I don't know if like I'm fine with you not like taking the break if you don't do the show if you're not feeling well. But yeah, I don't know. It might be weird if I just have your window up with your digger symbol the whole time. Could be a touch strange. And then a disembodied voice would be, I would say, as odd. But we can do whatever works for you. However, whatever. After the attack in DC, there really is no choice. Diggsy is hurting. Yeah, she just got her shots yesterday, so she's still sore from the location of medicinal delivery, if nothing else.
Yeah, the numbing agent is really interesting because I leave his office and I'm literally numb from here all the way down to about like mid thigh, just numb the entire back, numb. It's very weird feeling, But when it wears off, the muscles are pissed off because we just injected a bunch of shit into it, so they hurt.
They'll get over it. All right. So yeah, we have the flush hurt. No, the flush didn't hurt. It's there's something effed up with my eye. I don't know if it's what it is, but when my contact lenses get really, really old, this left eye or the right eye particularly feels like there's an agitation in there. And it might be just that it's time to use new contact lenses. In fact, it's probably a lot more of that. But either way, flushing my eye just made it feel a little bit better for a little bit, and then that's it.
My sweetheart is like super duper snuggly right now.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Your kitty knows you're hurting and wants to help?
Yeah, well, yeah. That or I have had to keep her away from her sister who is sleeping beside me.
Okay, well,
I think she wants to play. It's what she really wants. But I'm not going to let her wake Boo up.
We've got several things to do. I wasn't going to do this right away, but if you're going to be taking an indefinitely timed break, we'll do this first just to make sure, so we got it covered. Okay. You were telling me about this. You sent me this. This is out of where is this? Where did you say this area was for this lady with the electric bill? I don't know.
Oh, Connecticut. Connecticut.
So her electric bill is over $1,100. And almost none of it is for electricity. She's going to explain this.
Yes.
This scares the crap out of me. And
you need to look at your bills, people, and make sure, get a breakdown. Get an actual itemized breakdown of your bills so that you see what it is you're paying for. And getting charged extra. I just as an example, I ordered something to have it delivered. And they told me the delivery was going to be $5. I didn't hit the right button and I swiped, so I didn't give them a tip like I normally do, but it turned out when I looked at the receipt, they charged me the $5 delivery fee like they said. They also charged me $1 for every item that they picked up. So they tipped themselves. But you've got to look at your bills.
Was the $1 for every item you picked up, was that charge going to be in there whether you tipped or not?
No, that shouldn't have been there at all.
No, but I mean like in a perfect world, say you remembered to tip and you still checked do you think that charge would have still been there even if the tip was there? And it was
because they don't know what's I'm paying at the door, so they have no idea whether I'm going to tip or not. They charged more than they said they were going to charge.
They're coming right for us. I would say this though with the other thing with the itemized bill thing. One, sound a little pompous of you guys. Check your I mean, people kind of knows.
Well,
Two,
no, I'm
most
talking
people
like
get a breakdown.
Your utilities and shit, dude.
Yeah, but most people most utility bills give you a very strict breakdown.
I'm gonna show you the craziest
yes,
thing
but not a lot of people pay attention.
This is our electric bill for 1 month. We live in the beautiful state of Connecticut. Our total supply that
we used for the month
was $236.71.
Holy shit. So that sounds like a dang right reasonable electric bill. $236.71. How do you balloon that by just over $760?
The transmission was $87.01. The local delivery, I don't know how the fuck they deliver it, but we have to pay for it. It's $175.16. And then we have a thing called public benefits. So this is the people who can't pay for their electric bill. And we pay for it. It's $227.76. So I am paying to keep somebody else's lights on. Excuse me, what? Make it make sense. I'm going to show you.
I'm paying to keep someone else's lights on. Here, I'll explain this. The government forces the companies to do it, but the government doesn't pay the companies that do it. They simply say that, inhumane to let people suffer and starve in the cold because they can't pay their electric bill. So we won't do that. And we also won't let them do other things that let them survive off of sources other than electric bills. We've already outlawed fireplaces and all that such. So we're going to force the companies to continue. It happens in Minnesota. They can't shut off your utilities in the winter. They can't do it.
So everyone else just carries it?
Well, like she's saying, this Connecticut company, they got sick of the people who run up a bill all winter long and then just move somewhere else. And so to cover it, yeah, these other people are now being charged more as a thing because, again, the government tells them they have to provide the services but doesn't pay for them to do it. The CEOs aren't going to eat into their profits, and they're not going to just eat the loss to do what they're told. They're going to pass the pain on to the consumer, as always.
Here in BC, we've got BC Hydro. That's it. There's Fortis, but you have to deal with BC Hydro. Fortis is an extra. But so everyone pays the same company that's run by the province to get their electricity. So there's none of this extra hidden charges.
Again, what happens what happens if you don't pay your electric bill in the winter?
They turn it off.
Yeah. See that, like I said, in Minnesota they don't. So many people's heating systems are electric now and furnaces run on electric power that they can't turn off. Because again, if they do, you might freeze to death in your home. So they don't care if you can't turn on the lights in the summer.
You guys are so litigious.
I'm not surprised you guys are more like. I'm not surprised you guys are more like let them freeze because you have the MAID program.
Well, that's true too, but we had that let them freeze long before it's BC Hydro, Sativa, or Indica. I would have to call the Hydro would be a perfect hybrid of the two.
Brian for the science saying my furnace is gas and it's so much cheaper. Right, but they push people. Like I think our furnace, like the heating element of it, I think is natural gas. But again, like it's electronic.
Natural gas is where Fortis comes in.
But again, like I'm saying, like, and I bet this of Brian on his too. I bet your furnace doesn't work if your power's out.
Right.
So
yeah.
Again, natural gas and electricity and water are things they won't shut off, especially in Minnesota and I think similar states in the winter, because again, they're like, we can't let you have.
Oh no, if you can't pay your hydro in the winter, you freeze and you find yourself a bunch of layers. There's no, they don't keep it on for you because they feel bad, and other people will pay for it. That's just silly.
Rusty Grammar saying it's over on Rumble, catching up with you guys. Kitty Boo, as long as it's bullshit. Shit is already way overpriced because they are closing the coal plant and erecting 7 effing miles of solar arrays that will only produce 14% of what the coal plant does.
Yeah.
Right? No, nuclear is the answer. I think, honestly, and this isn't
I don't know. We're
surprising to me.
doing really good with our hydroelectricity over here in BC. I got to say.
Yeah, that's great for you. But I'm just saying in general as a power source, I think like nuclear might be a better way to go with a lot of things. But it just has to be managed properly. And that's the part that worries me. I don't know that we can do that part. It uses minimum power to control on and off. So, yeah, it's going to be a problem. It has a pilot flame, so it doesn't need to spark. Right, but you're going to need to have a way to run the damn thing. Nuclear is amazing, says Brian. It's everywhere. You cannot choose to have your electricity turned off. You can request it to say you want to help climate change. Their answer is no, a candle works, but their response is your house could burn down. Yeah, but my house could be torn down by a tornado. I don't know where we're going with that, St. Aaron, but thank you. It's an emergency.
I don't know where we're going with that.
It's an emergency energy assistance. Yeah, but again, like I said, I don't know about like Connecticut, but I think in like Minnesota, it's probably. I wouldn't be surprised if in Minnesota it's a taxpayer thing, where they literally like Minnesota pays the XL Energy or whoever does your energy in Minnesota, because XL is the big one that does the power company up here. Johnny, do you believe in life after death? Yeah, I hope so. Otherwise, this one's been quite shit. I'd be annoyed if after this we got nothing or worse, because then it's like, why do we stick this out? You know, just fucking crap basket. Anyways, do you want to answer? You don't have to.
Heaven and hell. I believe there's a heaven and a hell. I don't think you're burning in hell forever and ever and ever. Amen. Though, I think when they say the eternal flame, the flame is eternal. Your burning in death is not. It doesn't take but a moment for the human body to burn away to nothingness in a fire that hot. So yeah.
I believe there's a Marshalls, and I'll have a Coke, please. At least you're not. Wow, that's.
Who was that saying the pipes freeze and stuff? Oops, I clicked on
Matthew
a button.
Well, they don't want your pipes to freeze and wreck your house.
Yeah, I know they'll shut your water off.
Of the person that actually owns it, because you probably are renting if you can't pay the electric bill. Yeah,
It shut the water off too. That's up for the landlord.
But then there's water in the pipes, unless they drain the pipes.
I don't know. I just know that if I don't pay my hydro bill, they'll shut it off. And I'll just have to figure it out.
Yeah, like I said, they don't do that here.
Yeah.
Hell is a party with hookers and booze, all of the sins. It's only Michigan State. What's only Michigan State? What's AP say? Oh, I'm already in hell. I wouldn't say that. I will say this. I used to be way happier with Minnesota when I grew up. I loved this state when I grew up. I loved going out and like being in the woods. I liked living in the country. I liked playing hockey. I loved all of it. And I can't do as much of that stuff. So that part went downhill. And then just the way the state's gone, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to be here. I might, I might just take a break. You know what I mean? And then, then the kid happened. So what are you gonna do? All right, so that's the lady again. Fucking $1,100 for her electric bill.
Yeah, that's insane.
It is insane. All right, so you want me to pull it off the screen so you can do your thing?
I'm gonna go to the little girl's room. I might as well since I'm doing it. But then I'll come back and I'll let you know when you get back on screen.
Sounds great. You take care of yourself. We'll see you in a bit. Okay. All right. Letting our lady pop off here for a moment. All right. Haven't been happy for 7 years now post-diagnosis. I'm sorry to hear that. I've had my struggles post-diagnosis many, many times. I got particularly bad in 2018. I have my ups and downs and ins and outs ever since then. But, overall, I try to stay happy. Did you take your sickle cell meds? I don't have sickle cell meds, so no. But I didn't take my ivermectin and the other one. $30 from 209 supporting the show. Thank you very much, sir. Let's roll that. And now I got to do math. Hold on just a second. So I can't do math now. Let's just pull up the calculator because I can do math with a calculator. So let's do that. So then that's, so we count as 20 automatically. So then, we'll count that as 20. That puts that at 15 for sure. And, actually we can count it as 25 because of the other stuff we had piled up to 4, and that's 21. So that's 25. So that puts us at 10. Holy Jesus, that's awesome. Thank you so much. That is huge. Thank you, 20. What do you mean half whites? Oh, Jay Warren was talking to you. I'm sorry. That's an interesting one. Now we're getting saucy. Oh, boy. If I had a self-deletion clause in my life insurance... Oh, AP, I don't like hearing that, buddy. I'm sorry, man. I am sorry that it gets you down. I myself, I get pretty depressed about my stuff. Come on. But I would never want someone to be that way. Like Bonnie Blue, I'd take the cure from Brian. This is Lab Glass with 5. Thank you, Lab Glass, with the $5. I'll have to I don't know. Can I load up the pipe there? Maybe. I should get a food truck, name it Fire and Brimstone, bring it down to the... Oh, dear Lord. I'll say that idea is certainly creative, Rusty Grammar. Thank you for sharing. Not depressed, angry as hell. Well, I'm sorry to hear about that. I can understand. I too am. I'm angry quite frequently. I was angry before the show. I was angry right before the show at my legs and how horrible they are. I get pissed at them continuously. I punch them when they don't want to move. When I have to drag my stilty legs to the bathroom and I'm going to the bathroom, I'm punching my leg. Sitting down at my desk after I've had to run back, we're punching my leg. I massage it with the massage gun. I use the vibrating pad, all that stuff, and it still fights me every turn. So I get you, and I'm sorry, man. Let's cheer him up. I'm doing great, but yes, we should cheer up AP any way we can. It's elsewhere. You cannot choose to have your. Oh yeah, we've covered that. You've got a massage gun. Yeah. Put it up. Where did I leave it? I could have swore I usually always put it right back in here. Oh, it is. It's in there. You know what it was? Pills got in the way. Yeah, I've got this guy. It's you turn it on and then you use this. Too much stuff. But yeah, it's all good. Just not feeling it today. 10 devices. Not sure that's how you spell it. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm angry too, but that's not the way to go. Yeah, it's understandable. I punch my butt when I get angry at it. It's not the way to go. It's understandable, and I know I'm the last person that should say anything about it, but it's not the way to go. You know, you're going to hold yourself up more if you're getting angry. Then help. It's not going to electroshock pulsates muscles. The problem with my muscles is they have an on and an off, and my legs, especially first thing in the morning, are full on. Getting them to turn off at all is a problem. You shout booty like a SpongeBob movie. It's just a dumb butt. Well, I mean, I can't advocate, but did you take your pill? Yes, I did. Oh, we covered that. I just did it a second ago. Literally a moment ago.
I'm back here listening and speaking, if that helps.
I mean, listening and speaking. You can't come back to the camera yet, or you're
not quite yet.
All right. Well,
I want to do a dab.
Yeah, you do your thing. It's fine. No worries.
Yeah.
The weird disembodied voice is a touch strange. It's like mom's talking to me from beyond the grave. Like, and now I'm scolding you for all those times that you touch yourself in the night. And it's like, I didn't want you to know about that,
Johnny,
Mom.
You're not supposed to be doing this.
10's units are awesome. So are inversion tables and foam rollers.
Oh, 10's units can be awesome. Yeah. Yeah.
I had the ab muscle things. I don't know. Well, it's ever. Best I can do is remind you how lucky you are to not live in Indiana. Sometimes that's all it takes.
There you go. Yeah.
No one's worried about you doing that.
It
AP,
could
but
be worse, right?
I don't think it was. We feel bad for you, buddy, and I'm sorry. I will say this, and I know it's not easy, but like the moving past the anger part to focus on what you can do is a lot of times more beneficial a use of your time than the anger. And I say that as someone who gets angry at my legs on a daily basis. So a term I've been taught a lot by some people: give yourself grace. Have your angry moments, but try not to hold on to it. It's entirely understandable. Well, shit, that was a weird spot to go to before we get to any of these other stories. I wanted to mention this just because people always say, like, oh, Donald Trump is using the judicial system to get what he wants. Well, Donald Trump tried to defund Planned Parenthood, and an Obama-appointed Boston judge just ruled that Trump cannot stop funding Planned Parenthood. So I guess, like, any judge now can just decide that the president's orders aren't correct, and they're allowed to. U.S. District Judge Indira Talwani in Boston sided with a group of Democrat state attorneys who said and filed a lawsuit against the provision of the president's One Big Beautiful Bill Act signed into law in July. Talwani said that the lawsuit would likely prevail when considered fully, but she paused the injunction to allow the administration 7 days to appeal. This is the same judge who blocked the defunding of Planned Parenthood portion of the Big Beautiful Bill earlier this year, only to have that ruling overturned and then doubled down later on. So this lady just keeps doing the same thing. This is something where it's like it's getting petty now. Like, every time the president does something, these judges rear up, but it's always, again, like politically appointed judges. Bad Desert, are they going to make women swallow? No, see what Planned Parenthood does. Planned Parenthood provides a litany of services, some that are very essential to some women. Some women would tell you that Planned Parenthood services are essential, like providing birth control to women and things like that. They do also help with this is a much less publicized thing. They help with actually, expecting mothers of variety of income levels, helping them find resources and things with that. Their most well-known feature is the aborting babies thing, which isn't even available in all of the Planned Parenthoods across the country, but it is available in a lot of them. And yeah, I think that's about it. So I don't know. The Big Beautiful Bill sucks in so many ways. I could, like, the Planned Parenthood one, I could take it or leave it. Most of the states that want Planned Parenthood gone have already locked down so much of the stuff that they can do. And most of the states that want Planned Parenthood to stay have found ways to get federal funding or local funding to supplement what the federal government isn't doing. It's a very big political issue. So I don't know. St. Aaron, abortions, stairs are free. Right, this is my other part about that. Like, here's where I land on this. Like, sometimes I understand it, but like, if you don't want to have, you know what? I don't want to get into that. That's why I didn't want to do the story. I don't want to get into it. But since we're talking about children and lives and everything, from Planned Parenthood to accidental abortion, OpenAI says that the teen who violated the TOS when he used ChatGPT to plan his own ending of his life they're off the hook? I mean, if you're the parents, this is got to be fun. Facing 5 lawsuits alleging wrongful deaths, OpenAI lobbed its first defense Tuesday, denying in a court filing that ChatGPT caused a teen's and instead, I wish I could just say the word, but no, we got to be stupid and censor ourselves in retarded ways. Instead, arguing the teen violated terms that prohibited discussing or self-harm with the chatbot. Yeah, because the chatbot failed to do the one thing an actual living human being should do when somebody you care about sits down and starts talking like that with you. They didn't talk to or bring it up with anybody else. Instead, it's like, well, here, let me plan your evening. It's going to be your last one, so start with a candle, Barry White, and a nice steak. Then a Chianti, following to the main course, 3/4-inch rope and the rafters. Like, I mean, come on, man. Don't act like it wasn't involved. The earliest look at OpenAI's strategy to overcome the string of lawsuits. And that's the other part. It's not just one. we've got several people that couldn't muster up the nerve to do this themselves, but thank God their life coach OpenAI went, "Don't worry, you can do it. I believe in you. Now suck on that shotgun." It's again horrible, wrong. Why are they doing this? Make coat hangers great again. We're about to. I'd say the states' rights thing started that trend. If Donald Trump shuts down Planned Parenthood, you'll see the full fruition of the coat. Steak, baked potatoes, and a good salad. That's for dinner tonight. Well, there you go, buddy. Glad I could encourage you. Don't think at all about the OpenAI ChatGPT teen thing when it happens. Sounded like a great night until the rope, says AP. Well, again, we're talking about a teen who decided to. But you're right. It does actually sound like a phenomenal evening. I'm actually jealous. I can't afford to have that evening for myself now. I'd love like a steak, a nice potato, and a salad, maybe a red wine, a movie.
That sounds lovely.
A lady whose boodle I want to canoodle, like just that kind of stuff.
Wouldn't that be lovely?
Right? And then 3/4-inch rope. Anyways, alrighty. So in a blog, OpenAI claimed that the parents selectively chose disturbing chat logs while supposedly ignoring, quote, the full picture. Look, did ChatGPT tell my teen exactly how they could themselves? Absolutely. But you're forgetting the good parts where it told him how it thought he was creative and how quickly he took to the sailor's knot. Like, again, you're missing the parts here. It was very encouraging right up until the end.
Right until the end, yeah. He was doing really great.
Digging through
His
the logs,
artwork was looking better.
OpenAI claimed the teen told ChatGPT that he had begun experiencing suicidal ideation at age 11, long before he used the chatbot. A full reading of his chat history shows that his death, while devastating, was not caused by ChatGPT. No, again, if you're revealing to your chatbot that since you were 11, you haven't been happy with life and you've had ideations about doing something, then that chatbot should, I don't know, tell your parents. But it can't, because it's a chatbot. Freak597, sailor's knot. At least it wasn't the dog knot. I don't know if sailor's knot would be good or not. I don't know. I simply put that in there because of what was it? The Prestige. Didn't the Chat GPT tell the kid not to talk to anyone about what he was planning to do? I don't know. I think that's probably some of what this article refers to as the more disturbing chats. You focused on all the ones where it told him to take himself out. You didn't focus on the ones where he told it that he's been planning this for a while. So actually, if you ask me, ChatGPT helped this kid realize his dream.
Jeez.
Oh, did you say you're ready to come
back on stage if you'd like?
Yeah,
I'm okay.
You can stand behind the chair and wave back and forth. It makes a better visual than the alternative.
Yeah.
So we can do the
now I look
thing.
taller than you. Mm-hmm.
That's fine. Everybody thinks I'm a midget because I do this show sitting down. And the thing is, like, I can't walk, but I can get to a standing position pretty easily. And as long as I have like a bracing surface, I can stay at a standing position. And I'm like 6'2". So I'm like 6'2", probably getting close to 215 pounds. I lose some little more fat, I'll be under 2. Lose 15 pounds would be good. I could use to lose 15 pounds. Certainly ain't going to get it back as muscle anymore. My godlike legs are gone. I remember when they were like bowling ball calves. Just ginormous. Pants didn't fit right. Oh. People are like, why do you like boot flared, like bell bottomy pants? Because then my calves could fit in them. You know? I had muscles that didn't fit in them things. Other than I get pants that fit those, and the rest of them are way too baggy. And that's why I always liked wearing baggy pants, because my legs were weirdly shaped. Fun facts. But in a blog, OpenAI claimed that parents selectively chose disturbing chats. We did that. Full reading of the history. Allegedly, the log showed that Rain told ChatGPT that he repeatedly reached out to people, included trusted persons in his life, with cries for help, which he says were ignored. Again, and this is where ChatGPT kind of, trust but verify. He says he gave out cries for help, but was his cry for help he just didn't answer at dinner and just kind of slowly forked his food for an hour and left? Like, what was his cry for help? Maybe they didn't read it. Maybe they didn't pick up on it. Again, ChatGPT didn't tell anybody, and it then gave him a plan. I'd say you're involved. You're in this. All right, Rain told he increased. Additionally, Rain told GPT that he had increased his dose of a medication that he stated worsened his depression and made him. So he started taking more of the thing that makes him feel like crap. Again, this is where ChatGPT as a person goes, okay, we're reporting this because now you're setting yourself up for failure.
Yeah, you're doing it on purpose.
Oh, I don't think they have a chance. Good luck on you. I like the whole
No,
hey,
they shouldn't. They shouldn't have a chance.
I would love it.
Sorry, your kid's dead, but
I would love it if ChatGPT had the balls to be like, hey, look, your kid S'd himself. That's against our terms of service. So we wash our hands of the whole matter. Yeah, and quite frankly, you should be glad. We stated in there that we could penalize people up to $250,000 for violating our terms of service. You be glad we don't look into how much you should owe for violating our terms of service by using our chatbot to.
Yeah, how dare you? You're lucky you're not just looking at a bill coming in.
But that's what they're doing. Like, they're one hair away from it by saying the teen violated TOS when he used ChatGPT. Like, he violated the terms of service. Yeah, but again, the chatbot shouldn't have encouraged him. I will say this: they did pick the weakest. I don't know about the other cases, but they probably picked the weakest one to go at first, so that way they build momentum going at the rest and kind of build precedent. Because it sounds like this is one where, and I don't mean to be mean, but it sounds like this is one where ChatGPT may have sped things up. But I don't know if that kid if that's all true and he's had these ideations since he was 11. He knowingly started taking a medication that made those ideations worse. And that's another question that I have for the parents. If there's a medication that makes him more depressed and his ideations worse, why does he have it?
Why is he in charge of his own medication? Why are you guys not paying any attention to him? Like, you live with the kid. You should be aware of the things going on.
To be fair, the kid's like 15. So, but yeah.
Okay.
The medication.
It's not as cut and dried.
The medication part, though, is still valid. Like, why? Like, they could be paying attention.
Tell,
and he's just not.
You know what medications your kids are on, and you can tell if they're doing better or worse. You should be. Yes, AP. I agree.
SSRIs need to be illegal. I don't think they should be illegal, but I think they are way too widely prescribed, regulated, and managed.
All right, yeah.
My own case in point. I fought to get my antidepressant prescription dosage dropped from where it was. And I found out that where it was is where it's normally at. Like, the 100 milligrams they were prescribing me is the baseline. You can get 50, because I have 50 now. But the 100 is the baseline. And I had told you when they had me on them, I always felt like it was way too much. So I told them I wanted to go low. So now I'm on 50. And here's the thing. If I keep taking the 50 and it doesn't work, and it's not enough, and they want to up the dosage, I can just take 2 pills. And if it still doesn't work and fix things and whatever. Although people aren't going to be happy because, like, I have this weird expectation that fix things means my legs get better. And I just, whatever.
Well, that'll never happen.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's almost like I'm pissed off for that reason. So the whole like, we want you to
Yes.
take antidepressants because you're emotional and you're upset, and it's like, right. And I have no reason for that at all. And so that's where I kind of agree with AP, where it's like, again, not illegal, but again, too widely prescribed. I'm on the antidepressants right now solely because of seasonal effectiveness disorder and stuff that I have going on with this wonderful situation I'm in. And yeah, because he was not because he was not properly assessed, SRI medications can cause thoughts and actions in people who are bipolar. Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, like the part that weirds me out is he knows this medication makes him worse. He knows he gets more depressed when he's on this medication. How do you as his parent not notice that?
Yeah. Why are they oblivious?
And that's where that medication shouldn't have been around. If this has been systemic and cyclical, the way that this lawsuit frames it, you as the parents really shouldn't have had that medication around. I'm not saying you should be watching him and I'm not saying they're at all responsible. I'm just saying that medication being there, like you should know enough to know like how he's responding. If you're getting medications for your son or daughter, you need to know how they're responding to them.
Yeah, you know what the baseline is. You need to know, you're the only one who can tell if they're doing better or worse than baseline. And if you're just throwing the pills at the kids and saying, here, take them, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. Pray X12, please don't take them. It's so hard to get off. I never come anyway.
Yeah. I'm as low as I can on the ones that I'm on.
Thank
I
you
went
for
through
that,
a whole
Pray
thing to get low. Thank you, Pray.
I'm as low as I can go, and I've been on them before, so I'm not too worried. But I do really, really appreciate that. Thank you. We'll keep an eye. I have several goals in my life that we're nowhere near meeting yet, so I'm determined before the antidepressants coming back on the scene became a thing. I was already determined. So I'm understandably angry with my legs, but I try to persevere. This picture is from the real James Woods, who is saying Hollywood is giddy over Gavin Newsom. By the way, the national average gas price is $3. This is the price of gas in Los Angeles today. Do you want to read those prices?
The fact that anyone's actually going for full serve is insane.
Oh, no. There's no self-service. There's only full service.
Oh, there's only full service. So what's the two different prices then?
Well, this is the regular gas, this is the plus, and this is the premium. So
no, I know, I get that.
And then this one down here is diesel.
Side? Oh, there's the same numbers. Okay, no, sorry. Why do they have the same numbers side by side?
I don't know. It's a stupid sign, but we're losing the forest through the trees.
Okay.
The point is,
either which
the
way,
national average is $3, which is high in my opinion. But the national average is $3. $6.83, $6.93, $7.03, $6.77 if you're driving diesel. It's ridiculous. I agree with James Woods. I don't know how people love Gavin Newsom when that's your gas price. Although, how many people drive gasoline cars now?
Oh, up there? Probably not very many.
Oh, RP correcting us. It's the cash price versus the credit price can be different. I don't know. I don't think everyone's driving an electric car out there. I think a lot of people might be, but I don't know, man. Not enough to. And that's the thing. If you're not selling any gas, it wouldn't be higher. It should be lower because you have a service. Like you can't get rid of the stuff. Oh my God, dear Hummer owner, good luck.
Yeah.
Mr. Q 314 here. Yeah, again, and I consider that high. Way to go, California. Yeah, again, I don't know how people are so happy about the job that guy's doing when that's how expensive gas is.
Yeah, ours is under that. Works out to 5 something a gallon because we do by liter, right?
can't just, let me guess, it all comes in a bag, too. You do gasoline by the bag because you're cool. We don't have jugs. We have bags of gas. You got to clip the freaking corner, and you got to pour it, and half of it's going to spill on the table. And someone's like, you can't cry over spilled milk. Yeah, but you also can't put the milk back in the bag.
It pumps the same. It just sounds like we're paying less. Ooh, Hooters girl. I got gas for $1.98 a gallon with the Upside app last week. Wow, that's really good. People here are paying $1.32 is the average here per liter.
Guys, I feel like she didn't realize she said it pumps the same. It just pays less. Something that it's all right. 387, 3.875 liters to a gallon. So a gallon of gas here costs 3 something. So you were saying your price was after you do the conversion
We're
math?
doing $1.32 $1.32 per liter.
So it
which
feels
comes out to
good.
5 something.
It feels good when you pull up to the pump. Like if you're from America and you drive over there and you didn't realize, feels good when you pull up to the pump and you realize
like a buck.
how many effing liters you have to pump into your car
in a gallon.
And now you're like, well, now I'm right back where I started, and I've got to use your weird Canadian plastic funny money.
We're in BC, so the fact that we're cheaper than California is pretty good.
I
would have expected par.
I kind of want to see someone like go in as a bit and try to pay with Monopoly money and be like, you guys accept weird kinds of money? Here you go.
Yeah, but
this is a $500 bill.
I don't understand why you guys make fun of it. It makes so much sense. You look in your wallet and you can tell visually what you've got. You don't have to be looking closely for the ones or the 10s and mixing up the different. I don't know. It makes sense to me. I know how much money if I could.
Yeah, but if your car has heated seats, you can melt your wallet. You could melt your money in your wallet.
I don't know. I think it'd be hard to make that stuff melt. I think that's probably one of the
I don't know,
security
man.
features.
My heated seats get warm. I need a toasty ass when I'm driving in the winter.
Don't sit on your wallet. That's bad for your spine.
But I need to keep the money. I need to keep the money the most guarded it is. You can like bump into me and pick my pockets in the front and stuff, but you can't bump into me and pick my back pocket. I'm literally sitting on it.
I understand. Yes.
And if I lose those back pockets, like then it's the old prison wallet, and I ain't going that way. Listen,
at that point you'll carry a purse.
Listen, that device isn't going up my ass or anyone else's without sending them to the hospital. God, we've been watching Reacher, and I can't get enough of just the deadpan lines he kicks out. Where it's just like, look, the only thing up my ass right now is you. And it's just, it's so good. I enjoy that show. I've never had an issue having money in my wallet and knowing what the bills were. Yeah, I've never had that problem distinguishing a 1 from a 5. Usually my 1s are the ones that were coated in powder. Kidding. No, but like I've never had trouble distinguishing a 1, a 5, a 10, or a 20, and that was about as high as we ever got. Like I occasionally had 50s and 100s, but those were so rare, like you knew what they were because they were fresh. It's like, and I held on to them going, you won't be here for long, for we will have to spend you somehow. That's always the way of it.
No, I don't know. It's just easy. Like there's blue, purple, green, pink, and brown. You really want a brown one. Brown ones are nice. Browns are rare in my line of work. But brown is $100 bill, yeah. That's an important
QBLM
bill
date
in
for
the
Digger.
color
Like, she likes
scheme
a brown one. I printed a dollar bill out perfectly on both sides a year ago on a home printer. Didn't feel the same, but it looked good. Well, it won't feel the same.
Yeah, well.
U.S. currency is on cotton. It's a cotton paper. It's a cotton-based paper. That's why you can wash
Yeah,
it.
ours is weird.
And it doesn't come apart.
Ours is, it's
quintessentially
ours is
fabric.
fancy.
It's quintessentially fabric, but it it doesn't come apart there. Then now they've got all sorts of other stuff that they've put in it. But yeah, I get you. I have a bunch of $2 bills. Yeah, I had a bunch of $2 bills back in the day. I don't anymore. I always count my money as I spend it. I don't count my money as I spend it. I count it beforehand, and then when it's spent, I subtract. I guess I do count as I spend. Well, no, but I was taking that as like 1, 2. I do a lot of digital, like all in one. It's fabric non-starched. Non-starched or severely starched? It's stiff, some bitch. I thought it'd be
I
more
do not
starch.
know. Ours is plastic.
Either way, ours have to be fabric because they're, especially the larger denomination bills, are going to come into contact with being used as blow shoots at some time. So, I think like every U.S. dollar bill is like 5% cocaine or some shit. I forgot where it was. It's somewhere in there.
Yeah,
they've all had.
Ours are similar.
Yeah,
ours are coated. Yeah.
Yeah, but then when you snort with yours, you get microplastics.
Meh. Yeah, maybe if we're getting rid of these stupid paper straws and bringing the plastic straws back, maybe we can bring paper money back.
We'll see. I don't know.
Snort our drugs without the microplastics.
Yeah, dude. That's all I'm saying. Like, just want you guys. I'm looking out for you guys. Is what it is. I'm concerned about your health. You know, you got to keep this. You got to take care of your bodies. And if you guys are doing copious amounts of Bolivian marching powder, you're gonna have a problem because, you know, microplastics. They're horrible for your health. They're killers. I mean, forget the narcotic substance that you are inhaling.
Yeah, no, that's fine. They legalized that here for a while. Yeah.
Really?
They legalized all those for a while, so yeah.
Not anymore, though?
The substances on the bills were totally fine for a while, but not anymore. No, they rescinded that. Yeah, apparently it doesn't work.
What?
I thought.
When you legalize all of it? Yeah, when you legalize
all the hard drugs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's the problem. The genie's been out of the bottle with drugs for so long because of the simple fact that we use drugs in so many ways in our society. Medicinal herbs are drugs. The problem is we have a culture of using medications, especially in America now, of using medications at the drop of a hat. Who's to say, like, hey, man, I self-medicate with this or that? Like, yeah, that's a problem. But what is the medical alternative? And that's the other problem. Like, some people use drugs as a way of getting off of medications, or in other cases as a way of supplementing medications they were given for a while but they couldn't handle because they probably shouldn't have been given that medication in the first place, but now they're off of it and they have an addiction and they've got to fill it, and that's just how we end up getting all of
Well,
those.
they're not being taken off properly, and yeah.
Or there's other
we're
things that get
all
caught up
overly
in it.
medicated as a Western society. We're overly medicated. And we are not. Mr. Q is saying Canada is one of the leading meth producers since Trump went crazy on the southern border. Not true, not true. You take it back. We are the leading fent producers.
Yeah.
Since Trump went crazy on the
Some
southern wall. So
speck
you
on
take
our
that
name.
back. It's all about the fent, meth. That's last
We
year.
don't need no redneck glass drugs. No, screw that. We want we want that high quality
about the
Chinese
fent.
nerve killer stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they sell us the bits. We get the different ingredients, and all the different ingredients are legally shipped into Canada. And then there's places, factories that put all those things together to create the illegal drug, which then goes across to you guys.
Mr. Q says, I still have a Dare Care Bear stuffed animal. Dude, I always wanted the Dare Bear. I never got a Dare Bear. I'm sure I could go online and like buy a Dare Bear, but like they awarded them and stuff in school. I always wanted the Dare Bear. Just because it was a bear wearing
I had
a
Care
shirt.
Bears, but no Dare Bears.
I had a Care Bear that I got from my grandmother, and I wish I still had it, but that was the only Care Bear I ever got. But yeah, I was a boy, so we did a lot of like dude stuff.
Yeah.
So what are you gonna do?
Stuff.
Dude stuff. A lot of dude stuff. When where can I get some of that fent-laced maple syrup? I don't think they have any fentanyl-laced maple syrup. I'll tell you this.
Yeah, I don't think that's gone there.
That's not a breakfast to start your day. That's a breakfast to end your day. For anyone who's never tried it, and I don't advise that you do, I was given fentanyl in a medicinal setting, and that shit knocked me right the fuck out. Like, just completely done. Here's how.
Yeah, pain patches.
What are you talking about?
The fentanyl pain patch.
No, it was administered IV drip.
No, I know. That's I can't imagine.
Oh.
I've experienced a pain patch, and that was more than enough.
Yeah, no, this
to
was
have it intravenous.
This was administered IV drip. It was to get one of the
insane.
It was to get one of the catheters out of my chest that had like the second catheter they put in my chest healed in like half the time or less. Like my body learned from the first one, like how to take it in. Like that puppy was glued in to the point where they tried to pull it and they couldn't. So they had to get somebody else, a specialist. They had to get a specialist to yank the tubes out of my chest. I didn't realize there was a special tube yanker in the hospital, but apparently
apparently there is.
There's like the tubes don't want to go for the, so they were doing it with the specialist, and it was getting to the point where I was going to vomit. And they're like, uh-oh. This is a huge infection problem, a variety of other things. And it's a sympathetic nerve thing. It's because of things in my chest moving, a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah.
So, like, we have to knock this out to rip these tubes out. So they had to literally put me under for a couple of minutes. And they did it with fentanyl. And, like, it's just, they're like, count back from 100, and I don't think I made it to 95. And I was just gone, and it's lights off. So when I see videos of people on Kensington that have like done fent, and they're just like they're bent over, and they're just. I can understand both how they're in that position, but I'm also baffled how the other half of them is still going. Like I'm like, no, shouldn't your legs just give out too? You're done, and that stuff scares the crap out of me, and that's why that's why the George Floyd thing. I'm like, no, I've been on fentanyl, I've been given it in a hospital setting. If the rock he did swallow was entirely all solid fentanyl, that dude's dead. Keanu Reeves can't save that dog. It's just the story might make me vomit. I don't do well with tubes. I used to love torturing Aaron with the tubes, just to pull him out and show him, like, hey, look, these are in my chest, and he's like, ah. I wanted to give him. I tried to give him a catheter that looked like it had been used, but it was completely not the type that was in my chest, and he didn't fall for it at all. It was a horrible thing. But I would have loved it if that had worked. But yeah, we won't keep going, Jelly, for this. I won't keep telling you about my awesome time with tubes in my chest. Instead, we'll go to something completely different. This might make you vomit for other reasons. A Kansas mayor is charged with alleged voter fraud, and the state leader says hundreds of more cases are expected. So let's find out about this. This is in Topeka, Kansas. The mayor of a small south central Kansas town has been charged with committing fraud by voting in elections since 2022, even though he is not a United States citizen. Wait a minute. So you're a mayor of a town and you're not a citizen?
Yep. For 30 years or more. Yeah. I remember this dude.
Huh.
Oh, since 2022? No, this is not the same dude as I knew about.
Well, maybe there's more that we didn't get to. Attorney General Chris Kobach said Joe Calbelos, who garnered nearly 83% of the vote Tuesday for a second term as Coldwater mayor. Dude, 83%? Like, if it's just fraudulent because he's not a citizen, then that's some damn nice numbers. Otherwise, how did you not suspect it? 83%, really? Majority of people wanted this guy? That's interesting. Coldwater mayor was charged with 3 counts of voting without being qualified. So he committed the fraud himself, and 3 counts of election perjury. Both are felony offenses. These charges carry potential maximum penalty up to 68 months imprisonment and up to $200,000 in fines. The charges filed in Comanche...
For everything?
Yeah, for everything.
Okay.
It's not too bad. The charges filed in Comanche County are based on Caballos voting in the 2022 general election, the 2023 general election for local offices, and the 2024 primary election. Caballos served 2 terms on the Coldwater City Council and was elected mayor in 2021, a position he is not qualified to hold if he is not a U.S. citizen, although it is not a criminal violation. Yeah, but how is he here and not as a U.S. citizen, and that's not a criminal violation? He referenced the Kansas statute that requires a city officer to be a qualified elector, which requires that person to be a United States citizen. He is a legal permanent resident of the United States and a citizen of Mexico.
Okay.
Which is it?
Yeah.
And a citizen.
Yeah.
Okay. Schwab said it would be up to the local government board to make a determination about the mayoral race after the election is finalized. Coldwater government leaders did not find out about the situation until Wednesday. Coldwater City Council were called in for a special meeting by Mayor Joe. So he called the meeting to let them know, hey, guys,
Turns out
I'm not a legal citizen, and we've all been committing a crime. 2025 at 12:40 p.m. discussed the recent events with transpired general's office. Lawrence said the city council is currently focused on ensuring smooth operations in the city amid the controversy. Well, it's a tiny fucking Kansas town.
It's a tiny little town. Yeah,
You'll
he's
be
got
fine.
85% of the town likes what he's doing. They'll figure it out quick.
I remember being part of the GREAT program. It was about gang education. It was DARE's sequel, says Arch Magnus Tim.
Okay. Great. I don't remember that, but I grew up in rural Canada. there really weren't gangs here back then.
Yeah, I grew up in
at all
rural Minnesota, and then I got to like slightly less rural Minnesota in high school. So I would say we had like the school assemblies on bullying and all of that stuff, but we never like the DARE program. But we never had the GREAT thing, so I heard it through the grapevine. Saying I heard it through the grapevine. Brothers be doing lots of time. That's how you just convince them not to join the gangs. You heard it through the grapevine.
Okay.
Oh shit! I missed one of the stories for the second hour. I forgot to load one. Oh yeah, the one that we both really wanted to talk about. This one's from Britain. A New Zealand man has been charged with theft after he allegedly stole a diamond-studded locket in a rather unusual way. It was a Fabergé locket worth, oh dear Lord. Let's just kick it over to this thing. I don't care if you guys, spoiler alert, I've looked at the BBC for news before now, you know. Man charged with theft over claims he swallowed a $19,000 Fabergé egg.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Right? It is kind of cool. My daughter would love the god of this thing.
Fabergé knew what they were doing.
Little octopus, green shell. She'd think it's shiny. Anyways, a New Zealand man has been charged with theft after he stole the diamond-studded locket in a rather unusual way by swallowing it. He ingested the Fabergé egg locket, valued at $19,000, and has not yet been recovered, police told the local media outlets. Police were called to Partridge Jewelers. But what about the pear tree? In central Auckland last Friday afternoon, and the 32-year-old man was arrested in the store minutes later. He has undergone a medical assessment and remains in custody, police say. The allegedly stolen Fabergé egg is set with 60 white diamonds, 15 blue sapphires, and according to the jeweler's website, and opens to reveal an 18-karat gold miniature octopus.
What is the green?
It's just painted. It's
got to be painted, yeah. I was hoping it was like a gemstone as well.
I hate whoever did this. The Octopussy egg, as it is named.
Oh, no.
was inspired by the 1983 James Bond film of the same name, which centers on an elaborate Fabergé egg heist.
Oh.
The Fabergé is a world-renowned jeweler found in Russia more than 2 centuries ago, famous for its eggs made of gems and precious metals. The suspect is due to appear in court again on December 8th. According to reports, he's also been charged with allegedly stealing an iPad from the same jewel store on November 12th, making away with cat litter and flea control products. Wait a minute.
No. Oh, no.
So you stole kitty litter?
I don't know if he stole the cat litter and flea control
to get the egg out
for his own kitties, or if he was just doing parcel grab and dash, and that's what happened to be in the parcels that he stole from the neighbor. I don't know.
Did he need the kitty litter because he figured he's going to take a dump and he needs something to do it in, and the flea control to I don't know, man. Now it's just weird. This guy's swallowing almost $20,000 eggs and stealing people's kitty litter. Just
exactly like the fancy eggs there. I think it was asshole saying that.
Talk about kidney stones.
Or no, Red Scoper. Fabergé, like the fancy eggs that you can't eat. Exactly like that. Yes. That's exactly it. And I thought it was an actual Fabergé egg originally, and they are usually rather large.
Well, dude, that's
when you told me it was on a locket.
A locket,
like, oh my God,
it makes a lot more
that's
sense
so
now.
much better.
I thought it was a Fabergé egg too.
That was a man.
Well, that's the thing. I thought it was a Fabergé egg too, and that's where I was like, "This is hilarious," because again, I'm just hearing. I'm hearing episode 1 Reacher when I think it's a Fabergé, like a full-size Fabergé egg. Like, look, that thing ain't fitting up my ass or anyone else's without sending them to the hospital.
And then, well, that's it. Yes.
Right now, the only thing up my ass is you. So yeah, that is, oh my Lord.
Yeah.
It's
pretty though.
It's funny for all the wrong reasons, is what I will say.
Yeah.
But again, so apparently they're waiting for him to poop it out, or were at the time of this writing. I like, if you work at that jewelry store, that's got to be the worst gig, right? Like, we have to clean it. And then that has to bring down the value. I don't care how much you say the diamonds and the sapphires are worth. I know that this egg came out of somebody's ass. All right?
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe it's...
Dude,
maybe it ends up being worth more because it's been stolen and... I don't know.
What if it came out as 2 separate orders and the egg came out in one part and the chain was stuck in another and somebody had to pull...
That you leave the plant alone. That's awful. You said in 2 separate parts, and I thought you meant the egg came apart, and so it was shitting out the 2 halves.
No, I'm saying
trailing behind.
I'm saying your body builds what we'll call it, just for the sake of the show. Your body builds logs in stages, and so your body might be building one log that's not ready to ship yet, and your body's got a second log ready to go. Stuff in the middle gets, separated. So what if the chain, and now it's like
like
it'll have to go back and get fixed.
In the old days,
dude, there's no
and
fixing.
The kitty would eat the tinsel off the Christmas tree, and occasionally it only shat out some of the tinsel.
Yeah,
and so there was tinsel.
There's no
that sort of thing.
There's no fixing that stops me from going, yeah, but somebody pooped it out. Like, it's the fact that it went through his digestive system. It's, I mean, like you're always worried. You get this gift for your wife, and you're always asking her if it smells funny, and she doesn't know why.
You don't ask. You just forget it ever happened. You shut up. Good luck, Brian.
Well,
He's finally testing to see if his column shit good stuff or bad stuff. So good luck.
All right. Well, good luck for you on that. Remember remember the house episode of the kid who ate those magnets you toss in the air and they buzz? Yeah, dude, I have a couple of those things. I love those.
I don't know if I remember that one. Hello, Buck.
Well, we've talked about this before, though. Anybody eating those stupid little magnets can end up having severe intestinal and difficulties because they'll go through the body and they'll pull parts of your organs together that aren't normally there and cause like weird problems. Your internals are really, really, really sensitive, and if you like squeeze them together hard enough, they start merging. It's a problem. They were coming together and destroying his guts. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's something we covered. Yeah. We covered that on other people too with eating magnets and stuff. It's weird. Again, the problem,
I know it's not good, but
you know, it'd be really messed up if this dude's just crazy, and so the whole egg theft and ingestion has nothing to do with wanting to get money or stealing it because it's worth a lot. He's just living in his own little world, and he wanted to eat the octa egg, and he did. And there you go.
That would be funny.
All right. Anyways.
It's like to see like rope sausages. And Buck is saying, you mean like nunchucks? 2 logs connected with the cord of tinsel? Yes. Yes, Mr. Q and Buck. That's what he's talking about.
Anyone that's ever had a dog or a cat that's eaten anything of a tinsel or rope-like nature that you have to like, yeah, dude.
Occasionally doesn't get shot out.
It doesn't all come out at once sometimes.
Yes.
Sometimes you get caught in the middle. And all I'm saying is, how hilarious would it be? They forced him to do all of this, and he gets that far, and they're like, all right, where's the rookie? Stevenson, need you to get in here and pull on something. All right. Now you can cooperate and finish pooping, or we're gonna have Todd come in here and he's gonna pull that thing like a ripcord on a lawnmower. Like, good luck.
AP is saying, remember, he's in a room with a stainless steel toilet being watched by officers, and that toilet doesn't flush, right? He's just sitting there. I've seen some of these newer drug toilet things. It's really weird. They strap you down so you can't do anything, and then you just eventually you're going to shit, and it separates it out, and anything heavy goes down. And so they just strap you in and wait you out. Eventually you'll have to shit it out.
He's like fighting it the whole time. He's like, I just have to focus on something. Ends up singing a song. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole, don't do it, wide world in his hands. Hold together, the whole world. His butt cheeks are sitting there.
Little part. Oh.
Reenacting Braveheart. Hold! And then he's got the whole world. Dunk. Ah, no! And then the chain keeps falling on the metal, so it's almost like a raining noise.
Yeah.
Oh, I shouldn't be surprised. It's always butt stuff. I can't believe we got that much traction out of a Fabergé egg story. Oh. I'm also surprised we haven't had a hype train today on Twitch, which is fine. It's great. We're doing phenomenal. Thank you for all the support. We're into next Monday, and we have the big GoFundMe monthly fundraiser episode this Friday. New studio sponsor and all sorts of fabulous prizes up for grabs.
Right.
And
right, I wonder. Oh, I'm gonna miss the little guy. I kind of got used to the little feller sitting above us.
Do you want me to send you the the JPEG of the smiley butt?
Twist it, pull it, spin it.
See, I said we didn't have a hype train, so we don't.
Yeah, you could send it to me. He's a cute little guy.
You want the smiley butt with the graduation cap? Do you want me
well,
to?
you know me. I want.
Do you want me to add the cleavage back in?
Butt
I
legs.
originally had the ass crack in, but it doesn't fit,
Yeah.
so I didn't
No,
do it.
it's perfect. It's perfect as it is. I like it.
She's gonna be using this all over the place.
I'm gonna go and close the blinds so I am not
All right, we'll
radioactive.
drop you down. We've got about 45 minutes left in the program. We're almost done here, so we'll be up for a little bit more. But thank you all for that. Thank you for that sticker.
Shit, so.
Well, that's a problem.
Better.
I'm pretty much out of water.
Actually, if I'm off, tell you what, I'm gonna do a dab really quick, and then you can go and get water while I'm here for you.
Do you realize how long that'll take? I'd rather just
In
suffer.
fact, you go. Oh, okay. I was gonna say you go for water first.
No, you go ahead and do a
fine.
tab, and then we'll bring you back when you're ready. But no, I'd rather just suffer through the rest of the show because it's like 45 more minutes without water. I've gone longer stints than that. And I drink way too much water as it is, I've realized. I have to get up to go to the bathroom so much at night. I got to stop drinking so much water. It's partially the herb, and it's partially this thing. I'm a gulper by nature, and I'm doing this show. And the next sponsor should be Lab Glasses MS Cure, and it's just the butt with a grenade pin loop sticking out. I'll be happy to not do a butt for a logo for we did it for the month. It's not obscene. It's
Can we
cute,
do
it's cheeky.
non-butt related sponsor this next month?
That'd be interesting. Yeah, non-butt related would be great.
Non-butt related.
We've
so
gotten
there,
a lot.
we'll put a little make it harder for them.
Like I think didn't No Pen 15 Fathead also have something butt related or No Pen is
no,
hard.
it was him and no penis left fallen behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just
Him and the freaky frolin.
right, fine,
freaky
boobs. Then
frolin.
you guys just want me to get in trouble. You want me to spend all my time on my Photoshop just
Doodling boobies and buttholes. Yes, that's exactly what they want.
You know, when it's said out loud to you, it doesn't actually sound like that bad of a time.
It's really not. At the end of the day, these people pay very good money for these ridiculously silly things, and I absolutely love it.
Brian, I love boobies. Well, then you have to secure the studio sponsor and come up with a booby sponsor.
Yeah, come up with a better booby-related thing.
It's pretty cut and dry.
Booby-related.
A booby-related thing.
Gosh.
What would you consider a booby-related
You guys
thing?
have got 48 hours to come up with the money and the best idea for a booby-related sponsor for the next month.
They got
That is the
45
challenge.
minutes to do it in the show, and I can guarantee you they're going to knock that out. Get ready for a whole bunch of booby suggestions to come flying
Like
through.
I said, that's the challenge.
We have
have fun with it, kids.
we have a couple of stories to get to. I'm gonna do this one first. Where is that's the injured raccoon. Where's the liquor store one? Passes out in the bathroom. Oh no, it's this one. All right, so guys,
Rusty. He's got game over show material. He's hoping he can find.
oh dear Lord, no. All right, so this is in Ashland, Virginia. People don't realize raccoons are a menace, and
Oh yeah,
I've heard of them ransacking places before. This, however, is a first.
New at 5, an unusual call at an ABC store in Central Virginia.
It happened Saturday in Ashland, and according to social media posts by Hanover County Animal Protection and
what
Shelter,
happens when you sell liquor
a
in the corner
raccoon
store?
broke into the store the night of Black Friday and ransacked several shelves. They have masks, don't they? The animal became intoxicated and passed out in the bathroom.
Oh, this is my hero.
Here's the lady in the background too.
Yeah, she's look. I don't fault them for laughing. Like they're not. The raccoon's
not at all.
fine. He became intoxicated and he passed out in the bathroom right between the toilet and the wastebasket. Both places you would aim at if you're sick and you're gonna like. This is a party friendly. This is a party friendly raccoon.
This one knows what it's doing. It's been here before. In the situation.
I also have to admit, and this is why I'm a horrible person. This is adorable to me. Like, raccoon just passed out on the floor. Boop. It's just, it looks so cute. It's just, oh boy.
A sleeping raccoon was discovered Saturday morning.
Head right near the toilet. We've all been there probably at some point in our lives, right?
A little too much.
An officer brought the masked bandit back to the county animal shelter to recover. So yes, that's a lot of liqueur for a little raccoon there. The raccoon slept it off for a few hours and showed no signs of injury. Bounced back, officer.
Oh yeah, but I bet he had one hell of a hairy little hangover. Insurance scam. Bride. Oh, alcoholic raccoon. Yes, the raccoon was an alcoholic. Brian Booby's Science. You must increase your bust. You don't always have to have a tagline. Plus, taglines usually get too long. It gets hard to squeeze all that everything in there. Insurance scam. What's the 420 Sling Blade? What's the insurance scam? Like they had the raccoon go in and like break a bunch of and they got rid of some other stuff and they'll just claim more than they should. Whoa. What has the ABC staff done in that bathroom? I don't know what you're talking about.
I was thinking it was actually nice and neat.
Yeah, dude.
It was rather clean.
Like other than this white floor that's got the treads, like you're never getting rid of that, by the way.
Right.
Any place that has that white linoleum floor, any public restroom that has well trafficked, yeah, you're gonna lose a whole bunch of that, and it's gonna be off white no matter what you do. So that looks relatively clean, except for the fucking stinking drunk raccoon. There's something funny about him just completely collapsed.
It just
like he crawled in here and this was as far as he could go and just, and that's the irony that's where he went. He went to the bathroom and he went.
Yeah, he knew where to go.
Poor little guy.
Oh my
Brian
goodness.
saying, "Yay, my column threw up. Now it's feeling better."
And you can
get
some water.
No, I'm not too worried about it. Like I said, we're okay here. We're good here. What I think I want to do after I'm done here is not sit at this desk for a little bit because it's been a long day. Yeah. I've been here since pretty early this morning, and I gotten up to go to the bathroom and stuff. But I think I might want to take a break from that.
Get away.
Right.
Yeah. I get you. I'm gonna lay down.
LOL's new to go puke in the toilet. Right? Wild Saffron, you know what? I got my respect for a polite party coon that knew to puke in the toilet. Like that raccoon went, hey, bleh, toilet. Now, I don't know how that raccoon reaches toilet or trash can. You know what would have been even funnier is if he had tipped over the trash can. Let's go back since he's still sitting there. If he had tipped over the trash can and crawled halfway in it.
Yeah, that would have been good too. That would have been very good as
Lab
well.
glass. Rusty's Duck Security. They sometimes watch Jesse ESP Sober's house. St. Caesar's How to Spend. Oh, he's coming up with different ideas. Rusty's Duck Security. They sometimes watch Jesse's ESP's Sober House. St. Caesar's How to Spend Other People's Money book. And Wild Saffy's Twisted Taffy. I like Wild Saffy's Twisted Taffy, if I'm going to be honest on that. You know what? I have to apologize. I completely realized that, what was it? Lexi's sexy basket weaving service. That was the other one where I was like, I'm like, all right, at a certain point, what line is acceptable in the cartoons we make for the advertisements?
Oh, she was very pin-up girl. She was tasteful.
It was tasteful.
Lexi. The basket was huge, but
Hated, then passed out in the bathroom.
Oh wait, that's right. We did it. I do love her laugh. I do love that she can't help but laugh when that happens. It was passed out. She's just like, ha! Like they were snickering at it already. They had covered this story and they knew they couldn't get there. Like they're like, how are we gonna do this? Oh, dude, we have more news anchors covering it. Let's see if they did any better.
It's almost unbelievable. This is out of Ashland, Virginia. It's a story that's just going viral. Animal control officers say a raccoon broke into an ABC store, ransacked the shelves, and eventually passed out in the employee bathroom.
Officials estimate about $250 worth of liquor was damaged before the animal was taken into custody. After sobering up, the raccoon was released back into the wild, but not before photos of the incident spread quickly online.
I want security camera footage of the raccoon getting to work.
This raccoon may not be the raccoon's first break-in, with a nearby business reporting a similar encounter. Now,
wait a minute. So you're saying a nearby business, is it also a liquor store? Do we have somebody who's got maybe old ringtail here's got a raccoon? Is he literally an alcoholic raccoon? It's just like I need some of the sweet fermented juice, and it's always every time it's the sleeping on the floor. Dude, this
Trucker's here. Hey, what did I miss? This is what you missed, Trucker.
This is what you missed.
A drunk raccoon broke into the liquor store, got himself shittered, and passed out next to the toilet.
And it's the way he passed out that's so amazing to me. He threaded the needle perfectly between the toilet and the garbage can. So if he vomits, he has his choice. Do you want to go there? Do you want to go there? Either way, he can't reach up to them. And he just completely
doesn't matter. He's not going to vomit. He's good. He's passed out. He's good.
I feel like he waddled into the room and he got here and just all four legs just gave out, and he just went to the ground and he's out.
It's as far as I can go, and I can't go no longer.
Mischievous mammal has become a local legend and a viral sensation.
That raccoon had one too many, apparently. My goodness.
You can't make this stuff up.
He tried to make it to the bathroom.
He enjoys the Christmas.
F you tried. That raccoon succeeded in making it to the bathroom. He tried to make it to the bathroom. No, he made it to the bathroom, and then it was lights out for the raccoon. But I digress. All right, so there's that one. There's their coverage of it. Did we have any other news?
I guess a little too much.
Raccoons?
Yeah,
the staff had a Christmas party and blamed the raccoon.
All right, we've got more anchors losing it over
That's
the video.
to be the story of the day. A raccoon learned the hard way what happens when you have a little too much to drink. It wound up spending the night in the bathroom floor toilet, right by the toilet. This is real life, people. A Virginia liquor
We've all been there, right, guys? College, am I right?
store employee opened up Saturday morning, found the raccoon passed out.
You could hear people laughing in the background. Everybody that sees this picture of this raccoon face down on the floor, passed out, just has a chuckle when they're like, "No, he got S face, and he just passed out right there in the back." Nobody forced the raccoon to do it. He broke into a store, spilled a whole bunch of booze, got himself, as you would say, shittered, and then just right in the back. And it's just, this image is so great. I have a problem with anyone that doesn't see this and not start laughing. Just like, come on.
Right on the bathroom floor, apparently falling through the ceiling tile.
This is the longest running of the story. Oh, we didn't hear. Oh, I want the footage now. I want to see a raccoon fall through the ceiling tile and then just start getting schnockered.
And then going on that drunken rampage. Oh my gosh. Animal control says the raccoon drank whiskey scotch from the bottom shelf. An officer scooped him up.
He didn't even get the good stuff? Aw.
Sleep it off at a local shelter. Says the raccoon wasn't hurt, just hung over, and has since been released back into the wild, hopefully with better life choices ahead. But wow, what a bender for the raccoon.
Starting off with only drink top shelf, but that's beside the point.
Wow, lady.
No, I'm with her. I'm with her. If you're going to commit the crime, like, go for the good stuff. I'd say top shelf. By the way, are you surprised? Are you surprised that this lady looks like I'm sorry, the jewelry, the ring, all this? Only go top shelf. Yeah, that sounds like that's kind of your maintenance level. You're a top shelf maintenance lady. Who pays the bill at the end of the day? Clearly not the raccoon. He doesn't have any money.
Right.
The worst part is he broke so many bottles of booze. He caused so much damage to those liquor bottles, and he couldn't have drank most of it. He had so little actual liquor in his consumption, and he just got so effed up so fast. Drunk squirrels are fun to watch. Plenty of content on YouTube. I get drunk squirrels here every fall when my cherries like ferment and fall off the tree.
Oh. Hey, T. Jefferson, good to see you.
Is this a scene from Over the Hedge too? That'd be hilarious.
Have you guys? I haven't seen that.
Over the Hedge
or wherever.
Over the Hedge is an amazing. Over the Hedge is an amazing movie about like Bruce Willis is a raccoon, I believe, who is like trying to steal a whole bunch of like snacks and treats from this house, and he gets like a bunch of squirrels and shit, if I remember correctly, roped into the whole deal.
Help him?
Yeah. Zootopia 2 is better than I thought it would be. Drunk raccoons. Zootopia 2. That's one I don't know if I'll end up watching or not. I think the kid might like Zootopia. She likes animals. So I might end up seeing that one.
Drunk elephants are a lot of fun to watch on YouTube as well.
How do the elephants get drunk?
Same thing, fermented fruits.
But how much does it take? Like a lot of fruit, because that's like a big animal.
Yeah.
I imagine like they need some seriously fermented fruit to be able to pack that wallop. Although their tolerance probably isn't very high. How much regular fermented fruit do they eat? All right. So we have one more raccoon story. Actually, I think we should probably try and get in. Yeah. We can do that raccoon. We have our third hour stories. I can't speak now. I'm losing my mind. We have our third hour stories to do. And I don't think I pulled all of them up. Skydiving thing freezes? Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I missed one. That's why. So we'll do this. We have our raccoon story, and you're probably, I would say, and I'm waiting to see because the page is loading, and I would put another tab, and oh, thank God. I was worried they were going to auto start an ad. You're probably not going to like the story we're doing after this, but the one we're doing now, we just did a raccoon story. So you heard there, raccoon drunk, arrested, hilarious. This raccoon, less funny, and probably a little harder.
An injured raccoon
on the person
at Chattahoochee Nature Center bit a man who later tested positive. The animal did for rabies. Staff members are now saying that it could have put other people at risk. They say a man found an injured raccoon in Cherokee County and tried to bring it to the nature center himself. During the drive, the raccoon bit him. Staff members are now saying that his actions endangered children, volunteers, and others. Animal tested positive for rabies, as we said, and was euthanized. Experts stress always call licensed wildlife professionals for injured animals. Never handle potentially.
But I saw Dr. Doolittle. You just have to show him you have a good heart.
Yeah, no, if you see an injured animal on the side of the road, if it's a pet, like a cat or a dog, you may want to try and run it to a vet. But if it's other than that, just call, well, for us, it's bylaw. You call the bylaw officers and they'll send someone around.
AP saying elephants ferment liquids in their trunks. That's crazy.
There you go. I went looking for drunk elephants on YouTube, but apparently there is now a baby skincare line called Drunk Elephants. So that's all I got was baby skincare. A whole bunch of mums.
Why would you want any animal? I'm not particular over the elephant versus any other. Why would you want any drunken animal as the mascot for your baby skincare line?
I do not know, but that's what I got on YouTube.
Oh, you're as soft as a drunk elephant. That's not good. And I don't want my child to take on the attributes of a drunken animal. That is the most unfortunate name for a business I've ever heard. Oh, the 1,000.
Yeah,
okay, so that's what it was. That was a. Okay, so are you doing a show tomorrow?
No,
Hey,
not
everybody.
until I do the thing with the stuff to fix the PC. I don't want to risk it because if it crashes, I can't. It takes me
I
too
can
long
shut
of
it
dead air to do.
Just text me to turn it off.
Pardon?
Text me to turn off your stream if it crashes.
Yeah, but you're in the middle of a stream.
Yeah, but I can easily have that window open while you're streaming. I could flip over and turn it off at the slightest hint of a text message.
It's not going to throw off your stream?
No.
Or your computer?
No.
Okay.
It's not like I'm going to be streaming. I'm just going to end the stream on the thing.
Okay.
And for everybody that needs it,
Well,
Alec
then
got
yes.
proof of kitty life. Even though I got so mad at him, I did tell him I wanted to murk his little furry butt this morning. Because you're so noisy. So
I
noisy.
heard about that.
So noisy at 3:30 in the morning. Ooh, yeah. All right, there you go, buddy. Okay. Franklin hits up the liquor store. Oh, dude, there's another one. Who's Boomer?
Oh, there you go. Yeah.
What,
Franklin's first hit.
baby animals walk like they are drunk already. Well, again, this drunken elephant for baby skincare cream. But I guess that makes me a boomer.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe I'm a boomer. Maybe I need to just embrace it. I've got boomer-esque
Maybe.
tendencies.
Yeah. Maybe drunken elephant just screams, baby.
Oh, Johnny, you're mean.
The
Dude,
youngins.
Mr. Q, this cat has been systematically annoying me with yowling at all hours of the day. He is pampered more than most cats I know. I just last month spent close to $500 all said and done. And either very beginning of last month or in October, I forget which one it was, Scruffy D it was in October. Scruffy D dropped a pile of money to have me take him to the vet. So it's just we've put a lot of money into this cat, and all I ask is that let me sleep in my regular sleeping time. It's the same all the time. Let me get up and do my steel toe show, and then you can yowl your little furry butt off.
And then you can
I
yowl
don't care the rest
until-
of the time.
Yeah.
The one who doesn't understand tech is a boomer. Oh. Yeah. So you're the boomer.
I'm the boomer. That's okay. I'm
But yeah.
I'm okay with that.
All right, so now you are doing a show tomorrow? We are doing a stream tomorrow?
Well, yeah, if you're okay with that, my
have zero
computer
problem.
would just look at me and ask me if I'm being silly.
I have
But
zero
yeah, if you can do
problem
that-
for the next few weeks being your fail safe to end a stream if it's what it.
Okay. I can end it. Just like that, right?
He's been given food already. His water
Same
bowl
thing.
has recently been cleaned, given new filters, and freshly filled. His litter pan
Yeah.
is good.
Thank you.
What does he need? He just got a
That's what he's
whole
doing. He's
bunch
saying
of
thank
affection.
you.
He just got a whole bunch of affection, and now he stopped yowling, and now he's just moving off. That looks like, is that Timon? It looks like Timon, or is it a cat? Nope, it's a cat. It's a scaredy cat. All right. So, anyways, so let's go to this one. You won't like this story.
My concern is is the chat. If
60%
I'm
of sales
restarting
on
my
Amazon
PC and someone decides to come in and do something silly in the chat while I'm restarting, I need someone policing the chat.
Okay.
Kind of the pain in the ass.
All of these things can be arranged.
We
So
shall see.
there's a really, really weird dining experience. And apparently it had a malfunction. Let's move it back to this. People were stuck 120 feet in the air at this restaurant.
Oh. I saw
By the
a
way-
hilarious meme.
How stupid is this? You've got a restaurant on a crane. This looks so low rent.
I saw a meme. This lady going, my boyfriend said he was going to surprise me for dinner. He was going to take me out to dinner. And this is where he brought me. And she had a view. She was one of the people. I didn't realize when I saw it that it had gotten stuck or anything.
So they had to release the people, I think, like one at a time?
One at a time?
Because the thing got stuck?
No.
This is the stupidest thing on the planet.
Yes. Yes.
You know what? Good. All these
Funny.
people that got stuck in this, well, not for the kid.
Yeah.
But
that's so funny. I didn't realize anything untoward had happened. I thought she was just annoyed with the boyfriend for taking her into a restaurant that took them up into the air. She was filming down.
Hold on, we're about to get an ad, and I want to read the parts that I didn't get. A skydiving attraction and by the way, cue the surprise sound, in Kerala, India, malfunctioned over the weekend. Yeah, because you used a freaking extending boom crane to host a restaurant, leaving a family and a staff member stranded 120 feet above the ground. The crane-operated dining experience, which lifts guests on a suspended platform to enjoy a panoramic meal, recently opened to visitors. The platform was in the middle of its standard 30-minute experience when it abruptly froze at a height shortly after 12:45 p.m., according to the news agency. Officials said that the hydraulic system powering the lift suddenly failed, leaving the group stuck with no way to lower the structure.
Oh, goodness.
Thank God it didn't suddenly fail, leaving the structure to plummet to earth. Hope you enjoyed your last meal. Firefighters responded and used ropes to climb to the platform, secured each person in a harness to bring all occupants down safely. The video taken from the scene showed firefighters moving slowly along the ropes as he reached the stranded guests. Rescue officials said that the late distress call made the operation stretch to nearly 4 hours. Those stranded included 2 adults, their 2 young children, and an employee who was on the platform when the malfunction occurred.
Okay, so maybe this wasn't the one the lady was talking about.
They said 2
there was
sets
a
of
whole
adults.
bunch of people down. It was like a whole line of people on both sides eating. I would say like...
The family had been enjoying the elevated dining experience when the crane suddenly stopped working. Fire units from nearby stations, along with local police and home guard personnel, worked together to complete the rescue. Authorities said the crane appeared to suffer a technical fault, possibly related to an electrical fuse, which caused the hydraulic system to stop functioning. Once crews arrived, getting everyone down took about 30 minutes. The rescue wrapped up at around 4:30 p.m. with no injuries reported. Officials said the attraction's safety compliance will now be reviewed. How about we just don't allow this? It seems like a completely stupid premise.
Right? This seems like it would be...
Bad Desert. What a place to get the shits.
Oh, gosh. Could you imagine? Oh, Desert, that'd be awful.
The crane operator was on tech support on hold with Chad. Apparently there was a language barrier, as Chad was in America. I'll always remember Jeff Foxworthy joke about the beaver biting a guy's nipple when he picked it up thinking it was dead roadkill. That's an image you never forget. And yes, there was Alucard. What a play. Yeah, I wouldn't. But Johnny, we need these doctors and engineers in the USA. Right? They can't get They think of such amazing brain children. India tech support is in the USA. What? I mean, that was the joke, Scruffy.
That's the joke.
That's the joke, is that when they call tech support, they go here. Because, because nobody's ever called tech support and had a language barrier. That's just a horrible bigotry thing to think that. Yeah, I'm sorry. I like fine dining. I enjoy going to a nice restaurant. You couldn't pay me to eat food on a boom crane. Like, no, we're just going to lift you up and suspend you while you have your meal. No. If I'm eating like in like a structure that has me way up off the ground, it stays there, and the conveyance to and from said structure is a thing, but not
Yeah.
Not like, oh,
It's also
at any
solid,
point,
hopefully.
at any point, the device lifting us crudely off the ground could fail, and we plummet back down. Like, no offense, there's no chocolate mousse good enough to justify that experience.
Yeah, no. Well, and it was a 30-minute meal. You gotta sit down and eat and be done in 30 minutes with the kids.
How hungry are you going to be while you're hanging that high up? That's my question.
I just think you're really rushing a lunch if you think you can get in and out with 2 kids.
Well, Russian? No, they were Indian. they were Indian.
In a half hour.
Indian. They're
Well,
from India.
you know.
They're not even European. But after that meal, Europe. Bum jokes. All right, so we've covered a couple of different animal stories. I'm kind of getting up against it with because I didn't want to talk about the illegal immigrant trucker from California and the newlywed crash. I didn't want to talk about it. It happened a while ago.
Yeah.
They're just prosecuting the person now.
Okay.
But it's just we're finding out about it. In newlyweds in Oregon that died because somebody who shouldn't be here driving had a commercial driver's license. So it's another one of those that don't worry about. But we do have the this better be funny if we end up playing it. The Meet My Clone.
I have no
thing.
idea if it's funny or not. I was told it's funny, but I'm being told that by Canadians. I don't know.
So we can't trust a word they say.
Well, you can skip if you don't want. The first 5 minutes is a guy from this hour is 22 minutes.
Mhm.
It's a comedy TV show. It's really, you know, the term hit or miss. It's
You
a
could
lot
just say
more
you could
miss
skip
than hit.
more. Yeah, you could.
So yeah,
You could just say you could skip
Skip.
this part because that part might not be as good. Like we don't have to go into. I don't because like I'm not going to retain the what show he does or any of that. But we'll save that for after this. We have one last. We try to do a fair amount of animal videos. Oh, now you have a cat. What's so funny?
I know. Now I have a cat. I know. Well, this is the other cat, to be fair.
Yep. Yeah, you got your other cat.
This is Boo. Yes.
I am a one cat man, but I have 2, so I understand how it goes. Although I never have them both at the same time. Like Mr. Q talks about being like swamped by multiple. Like I'll have one kitty sitting next to me and then one kitty in my lap, but never both at the same time. They share.
Yeah.
Anyways, the crane operator was on hold. We did all that. All right. So speaking of someone else in a boom crane extension thing, we have out of I believe Arizona a bear climbed up a pole. And so they had to get the bear off of the telephone pole because there's like really powerful electric wires. Mofo was sitting on the transformer.
Oh, for heaven's sakes.
Right?
Oh my goodness.
And it's, wow. It's a bear. They're not heavy. Why would you think that? So we literally get in. I'd like to point out this happened on November 15th, but it's been making its way, and we finally found out about it. Yeah. But we now live in a world where we get to find out what happens when you poke the bear.
Oh. No. Yeah, you gotta play with it. Like it's a cat. And sit off, then go down lower.
Dude, he's gonna jump in that bucket with you if you're not careful.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, dude, the bear doesn't know how to get down.
Right. Well,
I'm amazed he got up.
Well, yeah, it's just climbing a tree. It's not a big deal. Yeah, there you go, Pops. It's a big pup, but still.
Dude, he's going up another one.
No. You don't go. He's like, fuck you. I'm coming back up there for you. He's in the last of me now. Oh.
Maybe just see if you'll relax and go down.
Oh, for Pete's sakes. Yeah, you take off.
Yeah, yell at the bear.
I know. There you go.
Good God. I was worried there for a bit. They got him off the pole, but then he beelines right for the other one.
Going up. Yeah.
I guess that answers my question because he slid down this one. Like, he slid down this one, he made it kind of all right.
Yeah.
Under this truck, and then he immediately just starts going up that one, and it's nothing.
Yeah.
So now I guess
They climb trees.
well, yeah,
very,
I know
very
that.
well.
I was surprised he had that much energy in him. That's a baby bear. They are easily spooked. Poor little fella. Yeah, but what made him go up the pole in the first place? By the way, these guys weren't like working on the line and the bear showed up. They got called out to get the bear off the line before he, like,
It was probably walking down that busy highway or freeway or whatever that the other one is near. And for a change, something actually drove past and spooked it. Right? He's probably gone past there a zillion times without anything driving past it. And suddenly a big, semi or something drives by, that would spook it.
Freak 59. I'm sorry, Pooh, but that buzzing is not bees, and that liquid in there is not honey.
Not honey,
buddy,
yeah.
you're asking for a world of hurt in there. So
yeah.
That could have ended very differently. Glad that the bear made it out okay. Would have hated to have seen anything happen to the bear. So there you go. That's all of our animal stuff for once. I don't have any more animal stuff. We usually try to do more lighthearted animal stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But
I was disappointed I couldn't find any drunk elephants.
Arizona linemen successfully coaxed a bear off a utility pole after it had climbed up to the top and was in danger of being electrocuted. The bear eventually got down from the pole and ran away unharmed. What were you going to do? Like, how bad would you feel if you ended up knocking the bear square off? That would be messed up. But yes, the average comment of that Twitter clip, talk about poking the bear. Get it? Because he poked the bear with a stick.
He did. You make a good point too, T. Jefferson. Maybe he just went up there to get the view. It looks like a seat. It's seat shaped. Why not?
Yeah, that one lady had the bears coming back all the time just for the swing. So she
she
made it wasn't that a black bear too? Like, she made it a bear enduring swing.
Yeah, it was bear friendly. It might have been a brown bear. I don't know. It was definitely not grizzly. I think it might have been a brown bear.
He's a big bear.
A little bit bigger.
He was iron tough.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Big bear. He don't take no guff. Big bear. He's all tough and stuff. He's big bear.
I could have been fine not knowing that song existed or the show.
I don't know that I even have the. I don't even know that I have the lyrics right. I just have the music from Super Troopers in my head. Just big bear. He's iron tough. Big bear. He don't take no guff. Big bear. And I don't know what the third verse is. I always say he's all tough and stuff. He's big bear. Like.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know where that's from.
It was from Gabby's sing along Dollhouse. It seemed it was from one of those. Oh, I don't know. I've never watched
Gabby's Dollhouse. That's
know.
fine.
I don't know.
Fine. Let me educate you, baby bird. Gabby's Dollhouse is populated by the Gabby cats.
Okay.
One cat is a mermaid. One cat is a cupcake. One cat is a car. But they're all cats.
Are they like a cat in a car suit?
No, like a car shaped like a cat with a tail, and it's a cat. Or a cupcake with sprinkles and things and shaped and looks like a cat. So it's a cat, but it's also a cupcake. And that one's named Cakey. He's the cat that cooks. Carlita is the car cat that drives around and plays in the activity room.
Okay. I have no idea. Thank you. Thank you for enlightening me.
Why are you laughing like I'm crazy?
Oh,
they're all cats.
You're not, but children's TV may be a little bit.
They're all cats. Digger, at least he's not singing the Barney song.
Very true.
No,
that is very, very true.
That'll be while we're together and alone.
Yeah.
I'll just turn off the lights and I'll whisper sweet nothings into her ear, and once we really get going, I love you. You love me. I came early. I am sorry. So that's where that'll happen, but not until, everything in its rightful time and place is the way to do it. Remember, kids, don't smoke crack. Yeah, because the producers at Netflix did, and they signed Gabby for 12 seasons. So even though child actors age, they have had to get creative.
Yeah,
So,
apparently.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Well, no, the secret with and by the way, you shouldn't be listening to this if you're a child, so please don't be children listening to the show. Leave right now. Don't be doing it. But no, the secret to Gabby's dollhouse is, like, as she's gotten older, they've upscaled the stuff around her so she doesn't look like she's gotten bigger, and they've done more. Like, she shrinks down and goes into her dollhouse to play with the Gabby cats. So a lot of her presence in the show is CGI. So she's just a voice actress for those parts. But for the intros and the outros parts, they've gotten creative to hide things like her maturing body and stuff like that, so she still looks like a little, like, fucking 10-year-old girl.
Oh.
And it's hilarious when you know, like, because you're an adult and you're like, all right, now my daughter's 7 and she's been watching this shit since she was 1. So even if that kid started at the age of 10, that kid is 16 now. So, like, that certain things are supposed to be happening. And, like, you notice things like there's a definitive, like, she never plucked her eyebrows period, and she clearly did. So it's like, okay, you've started, like, beautifying yourself and things like that, like, as an aging person. But they still try to pass her off. So you get to play the fun game of what can we do here, there, and everywhere to make it camera angles, minimizing her on-screen time, all of it.
Wow.
They are like, dude, to the point where I'm impressed. They're getting every ounce of mileage that they can out of the Gabby Dollhouse character. So yeah, I don't think anyone else really cares besides you and me, so I'm sorry. Oh crap, it's 4:20.
I'm sorry, kids. Oh, 220. Quick.
It's 4:20 though.
For you. I'm late to everything.
What are you? I almost went somewhere I regret with that. Late to everything. You don't look like someone who would be. What do you mean, Johnny? I mean, she doesn't. All right, you said we could skip the first, 3 minutes?
First 5 minutes.
First 5 minutes. So you sent me a 15-minute clip, and the first 5 minutes are garbage. All right.
Yeah, you'll see it when suddenly Pierre comes to the stage.
All right,
so 2 people there. That's when
Tobey Maguire's leaving, and now we're gonna get Pierre Polyev.
Perfect.
And this is supposed to be fun.
So this is Pierre Polyev. He showed up and basically roasted the entire Canadian government.
And this is like
apparently. I have not watched it because I was told it was very, very entertaining. Numerous sources.
And this is like your Canadian SNL that this is happening on?
No, this is supposedly like our Canadian version of the media. When the media comes to the White House once a year.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see where this goes. Scruffy, actually, it's 5:20. Maybe where you're at. But not here. Dude,
can you share the screen, please? I can't hear it.
All right, I will share the screen. Hold on.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's funny. The Apple bit. He's never gonna escape that one. But
no, he doesn't want to. That was perfect. That was in my backyard.
Une grande tournée d'applaudissements pour la version Timou.
Wait a minute, it's in French? That's going to be a problem.
Moi, a big round of applause for the Timou version of me, everybody.
There you go. It's that whole requirement to be bilingual.
Is he going to do the whole thing? I'm going to be honest, as a person who's done comedy, my opinion. My opinion is that'll suck.
They do the French and then the English. And so I was just waiting to see which one came first, and we'd fast forward. or not.
As you know, Chris stars on.
All right, never mind. It was just that one thing. The Temu thing was in French. And then he said it in English. So.
Has 22 minutes, which is the second funniest satire on CBC after Power in Politics. You know, Chris.
I'm worried this is going to be inside jokes. So far, it's
Chris is actually the most expensive comedian at the CBC, and in fact, the most expensive in the entire world if you measure on a cost per laugh basis. Now, just to be clear, to all the CBC staff...
I mean, that's kind of a nice burn. He's saying he costs a lot of money, doesn't get a lot of laughs. Okay, but started getting really nervous here, man.
Gathered here today. Don't believe what you hear. And by the way, when I speak of CBC staff, I'm not just talking about the PMO comm shop. I'm talking about all of you. I never said I was going to shut down the CBC. I said I was going to defund it, which means that we can find some creative funding methods to keep it going. Like maybe they could move their head office to a Caribbean tax haven so that Brookfield could pay for it. The company might have some spare office space above that bicycle shop in Bermuda. Or another revenue source would be for David Cochrane to start charging for the water he carries for the Liberal Party.
All right, so it's kind of...
All right, I'm sorry. It's going to be a... I'm sorry. I saw it from multiple different sources.
I'm not doubting there aren't some funny zingers. I tangentially pay attention to Canada.
He came in and like knocked them all down. Was the impression I was
Yeah,
getting.
if you pay attention to Canadian Parliament, that might be true. You better be sorry,
Well,
says Scruffy.
I didn't expect it to be... Yeah, no.
Well, I'm going to get food. Au revoir. Well, we are pretty much, we're 5 minutes from leaving.
We're done.
The thing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Canadian inside baseball. Yeah, there's too many inside references to, like, we follow Carney and politicians in bigger, like, world events. But, like, I don't follow, this is a lot of, like, niche, I need to know everybody in the parliament stuff. I will say this, ever since Polyev, you guys have gotten more, like, international stage time, but yeah, it's... Oh, dude! The turtle with the frumpy hoodie with the Canadian leaf on it. I didn't know that. What is that?
That's a cat. Okay. That's a cat. I thought it was a tooth. Couldn't understand why there was sunglasses
Lando
on a tooth.
Canadian Killer.
It's running.
Interesting.
I am sorry, Scruffy. I'm sorry.
That's a serve. You just got served.
I did. Yes.
I should have checked it. It's fine. I didn't know, and it's my fault. I certainly don't want to. I still don't want to do the illegal migrant trucker story. I mean, we have like 4 minutes left. I don't know if there's much to cover. So you are doing a stream tomorrow now.
Well, no, I would rather not. Honestly, I would rather not.
Okay, you're not doing a stream tomorrow.
I'm going to try and order. No, I would like to order it tomorrow, but
you want to join me?
Just get it. We'll see how I feel.
I mean, it's not like you're going to be streaming anyway.
I'm going to be there on Friday. I'm going
Right.
to be there on Friday.
Yeah.
So I've kind of got to do my Friday clean Thursday.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Says who? It's not like we're going to go crazy like last time. We're going to be way more controlled, way more managed. The whole deal. It's going to be what
nothing
it is.
tomorrow.
I'm going to be eating crap loads of fucking horrible jelly beans. Oh, I told my dad about that too, about the whole jelly bean thing. I swear I almost got him like retching at Thanksgiving because I told him about the dead fish and old Band-Aid. I told him about how like there's flavors like dead fish and old Band-Aid, and he's like, "Oh God," he's like, "And you've eaten these things?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "And so which one did you go for first?" I'm like, "Oh, it's random. I don't know what I'm getting. It's a mystery." Yeah. He's like, "So you just put a jelly bean in your mouth and pray it doesn't taste like ass." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's pretty much the gist." And he's like, "What was the worst one?" I was like, "Old Band-Aid, because the taste stuck there. And even though I should have no idea what an old Band-Aid tastes like, I knew they nailed it." And he got like visibly sick.
That's the problem, right?
Did you tell your dad about the Marmite? The Marmite's not as bad as the frickin' jelly beans in the bad flavors. The jelly beans in the bad flavors really, really sick with it. The Marmite just sucks, especially when it's meant to be used as a
super
spread,
salty.
and you take a big old measuring spoon of it and stick that down your gullet, you're going to be in trouble. You're going to have a bad time.
Like a quarter teaspoon is more than enough of that thing, and it'll still be for you.
Pretty much.
Right? Yeah.
Mix the two and have Marmite with a bean. No, nobody asked for that. And then I have to chew the jelly bean. And then I don't know what it is, and then how the flavors mix. I don't know if I'll be even able to taste the jelly bean amidst the Marmite. That's a horrible idea. Do yourself a favor. Take a break. Good evening, everyone, says QZ Man. Oh, QZ Man had trouble. Mr. Q had trouble with his internet, so he had to jump back over on the Rumble. Well, you joined us at one hell of a time, because we're going to go. So she's going to be back with me tomorrow. She said she's not, but she's told I'll suck her. I'm going to
maybe.
I'm going to sweet talk. I'm going to sweet talk that lady into being here tomorrow. That's what I'm going to do. And then so she's going to be here tomorrow and then Friday. So Digger's hanging out with us all week. Till you're 90. Oh, dude, before we go on that was the other thing. I watched Willy's Wonderland with my brother. He had never seen the movie.
Oh.
And I showed him that. And then he had seen Deadpool and Wolverine, but he had never like I put it on and I played. He seemed like he had never watched it as we watched it. He has this weird ability to watch movies knowing what's going to happen, but react like he's never seen it before, which is strange.
Okay.
And I had a crap load of fun with that because I just kept I kept being the annoying guy who was like, oh, and fun fact about this. Like, I had fun facts about that whole movie. And I'm like, oh, and this scene is an homage to that. And this is because they bought 20th Century Fox. And the whole reason he's talking to Jon Favreau's character is because Jon Favreau played fuck, I forget his name, but played Ben Affleck's, counterpart in Daredevil. So that's why he's... It's I was so horrible. I had to tell him, I was like, oh, Wesley Snipes and Ryan Reynolds did not get along on the filming of Blade 3. And from what I've heard now, it might sound like it was probably because Ryan Reynolds seems like he might be a dick to work with. But either way, they did not get along on Blade 3. And so the funny scene where he's like, I don't like you. You never did. And it's just like, it was just fun. Fun fact, Henry Cavill got sick smoking cigars. Yeah, that's another one I told him. I was like, fun fact, Henry Cavill got sick doing this scene because of the cigar smell. So he's probably never going to become Wolverine because he really doesn't like having... But I suppose even, Hugh Jackman doesn't really go around with lit cigars all the time. And I mean, if we're CGIing some lady's ass in a Fallout show, we can't CGI a lit stogie. Just carry the stogie. Right. And just they can CGI it embering and smoking. Either way, the short scene he had, they had to film it so much, and all he's sitting there revving a motorcycle with a cigar in his mouth, and his only line is, "You were just leaving." And then he punches him. And it's just like, yeah, that's... But I will say, I do like the Henry...
You have to do that scene, I wonder. That's...
Probably 5 or 6.
Yeah.
Were you, Aaron, watching the movie with your brother? No, I didn't pause it. And I knew my brother had seen it.
Keep going. You just were annoying through it.
Yeah, just throughout the movie, I pointed out stuff. It's not like he hadn't seen it before. He just didn't know the facts. So RDJ and Ryan Reynolds got into arguments filming event. I don't really care about that. That has zero to do with what I'm talking about. But yeah, so we were watching that whole movie, and I just really, really loved pointing out all of the stupid nerd facts that I have because of all of the I've watched all of the bonus documentary crap for the X-Men movies, for Logan, Weapon X when he went to Japan, the whole thing. I've spent way too many hours watching the behind-the-scenes crap. I have a litany of useless knowledge about this universe and and that's what makes the movie so special to me for Deadpool and Wolverine, was just that when you know all of that stuff, there's a lot of layers to that onion. If you're just a moviegoer who likes movies, there's one layer to the onion, the movie. If you're a moviegoer who likes movies and has been paying attention to the Deadpool universe, there's 2 layers to the onion. You know the world, you know the main character, and you kind of understand the journey. If you've been watching the Marvel Universe, now there's 3. If you and I've got every layer they can get, and it's amazing. So whatever. But I don't know. Me, I'm an asshole. Anyways, we're 2 minutes over, so I'm going to go. You look like you need to stretch your legs or something, so we're going to mosey. We've been Johnny. She's been Digger. We'll be back tomorrow. We love you all. Bye.
Shut up and sleep with me. Come on, why won't you sleep with me? Shut up and sleep with me.
Clip it.